Hello and welcome to the Talk Film Society Awards Show podcast special intro. I am your co-host, Marcelo Pico, and with me as always is the co-host of this show, Siobhan. Hello, Siobhan.
Hello, Marcelo. Hello, our beautiful listeners. I have never been more awake at 6:50 in the morning than I am now.
I feel like I have in the past every day this around this time every year for the last few years is when I'm this awake.
Well,
Okay.
you've got a job and
Yeah.
responsibilities.
True. Well, not this
Love
early
ones.
though. I right now at 6:50 a.m. is when I'm usually waking up for work.
Self-discipline.
Okay. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say that. So what's happening now? Okay, this is a special intro to our best sound and best visual effects episode, which you'll hear. You didn't sleep at all? I'm sure you did sleep.
I really did not sleep.
Okay.
I've been awake all night. Not a joke.
More on that later. So, look, folks, you clicked on the best sound and best visual effects episode. In the title, I'll also add Oscar nominations. That's what we're doing tonight. No.
Oscar nomination. That's what we're doing tonight.
No. This morning.
Adding that into the URL.
Yeah. So, before you listen to the episode where we talk about our best sound and best visual effects of the year, you're going to hear us, once again, live commentate over the Oscar nominations announcement.
Yes. Yeah,
Siobhan.
we've done this a number of times.
Yes, I forget how many.
It's been pretty scattered basically since kind of like the start of the website. Really, this is a thing you've done for a while.
Yeah. I forget whose idea it was initially.
Probably yours.
Maybe, but
You're the idea guy around here.
But you agreed to it, and I don't think I had this in mind this year, but you definitely did. I think you brought it up and you go, hey, by the way, maybe we should do this and we're going to do this with a special guest.
We're going to do this. Maybe.
I
mean, we can't say that. It's very early in the morning. Things could happen.
You know, with a special guest, whether it's somebody who comes in or with you folks listening.
Yes.
Yeah, you're our special guest. Or who is it?
Brooks and Lewis Pullman.
Again, that's exactly what I was going to say, Siobhan. So for the next hour-ish, maybe less than an hour, because I do need to head to work. We're going to talk about the Oscar nominations. We're about 36 minutes away from the nominations announcement starting. We're doing this live, folks.
Oh, God. So what do we want to talk about?
I have I do have one. Well, we have two things to talk about. Okay, one thing we've talked about before through DM are predictions. Okay.
Oh.
Now I don't know if you want to wait for our possible special guest who may or may not be here. Apparently, but I have that ready to go, and I also have a special game ready to go before the nominations start. So
interesting. I had a potential game as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. My again, we could wait.
Have yours.
Yeah. No. I put a lot of work into mine, and I will get into it when I talk about it. But I'm excited. Okay, so let's start with this question, Siobhan. What is your one hope this morning?
One hope.
Yeah.
I hope Weapons does not get shut out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I can hope for higher. I could say I hope it gets all the way. I just really hope it doesn't get shut out, which it realistically could.
Yeah, I have that feeling. We'll talk about it with our predictions, but I think it's going to either go one or two ways in my mind. Either it's going to pick up a few. It might pick up screenplay, supporting actress, possibly picture, maybe some other technical awards, maybe sound, editing. That's my guess. If it goes, all the way, or my fear is also it might be shut out completely.
Yeah. What is your hope, Marcelo? Your one hope?
I've had this hope even before the Golden Globes, when I think there's a better chance of some of this happening. My hope is for Sorry Baby to show up in a few categories. Now, before the Globes, I really thought, original screenplay. Maybe there's a shot. Sorry Baby gets it.
That's what I would think immediately.
Yeah,
Original screenplay, Ava Victor.
Yeah. And then the Globes happened. Julia Roberts, I think, during the last award of the night, got up there, and as Julia Roberts would do, just rambles on, and then says, "Hey, by the way, this movie, Sorry Baby, check it out." So giving screen time to Ava Victor and shouting out the movie, I mean, I think it's going to help push it into just more than original screenplay. Fingers crossed. Maybe anything. The other two categories it could jump in is best actress and possibly best picture. But that's maybe more of a long shot. But
that sounds insane to me.
Yeah, it does. But anything can happen.
Would I be happy? Of course I would.
Yeah. But really, my one hope is that it gets at least original screenplay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I'd be happy.
Yeah. I've been rooting for that movie since last January when I saw it. Hey, another Sundance movie I saw. That's now possible Oscar contender. Last year was A Real Pain that I saw during Sundance. 2 years ago, and now last year was Sorry Baby. What could it be this year? Sundance is starting, I think, this weekend, and I am going to see some movies at Sundance online.
You're doing the dance again this year?
I'm doing the dance again this year. That's my special announcement. Actually, I don't actually know. I have not received the link yet, so it's more than likely going to happen. But stay tuned, folks. But okay, so we're now about 33 minutes away, 32 minutes away.
Yeah, 32 it says on my screen.
Yeah.
This is dry as hell.
Yeah. Any word on anybody else joining us?
Our guest will definitely be coming.
Okay. That's confirmed.
She understands the assignment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And we'll talk about her when she gets here.
Yeah. What is your fear, Siobhan, this morning?
What is my greatest fear?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oscars wise.
Ooh, whoa. Too many foreign movies.
Who are you, a typical Oscar voter? Or sorry, no. Well, okay, the Oscars are up in the air, but the better joke would have been, who are you, a SAG voter? Because they, for sure, shut out the international films.
Yeah, they did it right.
They did it right. Get them all out of here, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, great.
What's your greatest fear?
Great. What's my greatest fear? I think.
Now here.
Yeah.
My greatest fear is Begonia getting nominated for Best Picture, which means I will have to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. There's a good chance of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's gonna get a few. I think it'll get screenplay. I think it'll get actress, actor, maybe, and possibly Best Picture. And I think it has a chance for costume design and production design, much like good old Poor Things, a movie which you did not enjoy.
Not one bit, no.
No, not one bit. I really popped my pee there when I said Poor Things, by the way, because I'm whispering into the mic. Basically, I'm leaning in very closely because the person who I live with is one room away. I don't want to wake.
That's why your energy is like this.
I don't.
Figure it out. I should have known.
I'm not going to name names, but I find it very noticeable when a podcaster has somebody in their house who they don't want to disturb while they podcast. And I want to avoid that energy. That's why I like to record far away from the person I live with sometimes. So anyway, but I hear an alarm. I think they're about to wake up. Because I think she did say that she wanted to see the nominations live as well. I'm not going to reveal who that is. All right.
And you said, okay, but in a different room. We'll watch them separately.
We're now I mean, we kind of have to. She's not going to walk in here. I'm going to spoil the surprise. She's not going to show up here. You're not going to hear her on the mic.
We can hear her. I mean, get a quick reaction as soon as they're done.
No.
Pop in the room, yell at you.
No. Yeah, if something happens that she does not enjoy, maybe you'll hear that. But I don't know.
A big groan.
I'm not going to reveal what movie would bring about that reaction just yet. I want to wait for our guest. All right,
What's your one fear?
20. Oh, that's right. My one fear. One fear is I do want to wait for a guest to reveal my one fear. I think it's tied into the guest. I know what your one fear is. Yeah, it starts with an F and has the number 1 in it. It
has something in common with the question itself.
Exactly. What's my one fear? One F.
Mm-hmm. One F.
My one. I can't remember if we've said this on mic. I think we may have. I think I did bring it up when talking about F1 being a possible Oscar Best Picture nominee. It's not that I hate the movie. I think the movie is just fine. I do think there are better movies that could be nominated.
Do you think there were better movies this year? You really do.
Legitimate Oscar.
And more than 9 others, too. You're implying more than 9 other better movies were made? That's crazy.
It's going to bother me if F1 gets in over a movie like it was just an accident, No Other Choice, The Secret Agent. I can go on.
Sinners, one battle after another.
Imagine if Sinners was knocked out for F1. What a disaster. All right, we're 27 minutes away now. I'm so excited to bring our guest in.
I'm locked in.
You're locked in.
I'm staring at the screen. Bill and Danielle have not haven't moved yet.
No,
but I have to imagine they're just locked in place. They'll start talking when they need to.
Exactly. Yeah, they're locked and loaded.
Danielle's doing like a Vogue kind of thing. Bill or Lewis, he looks like upset. He's like angrily. He's mad at something. A little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he must be upset that he's not going to get an Oscar nomination for his great performance in The Testament of Anne Lee. I mean, I think that's it's hey, sneak preview to another episode where I go in depth on it. But I saw The Testament of Anne Lee starring Louis Pullman and Amanda Seyfried. Very good. He's very good in it. He should be getting some praise awards wise, but that's not happening. Too bad.
Would that have been this year? Or for this Oscars?
Yeah. The Testament of Anne Lee is a 2025 release that got a limited release in December, and it's getting a wide release now. I don't know why it missed out. I think they just pushed it too late. There were other films that just took the air, away from it. It should have been a contender for like the big ones.
Of Ang Lee.
Yeah, the test. I mean, it has something to do with that. The Testament of Anne Lee, solid film starring Louis Pullman. Danielle Brooks, star of a Minecraft movie, of course. How many nominations do you think a Minecraft movie is going to get this morning? Siobhan. One? For what?
Yeah.
Picture?
I think it'll get in visual effects, don't you think?
Yeah. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know for sure.
I don't want to say like it has to or it deserves it, but I do think like those effects are way better when you're watching the movie than the screenshots you've seen.
Siobhan, I'm gonna have to interrupt you. I'm gonna have to tell you to shut up because our guest is in the waiting room. Okay. Here she comes. Do you have an intro? Because I'm gonna bring her in.
No, I don't have
okay.
An intro.
All right, here we go.
This.
Here we go. Our guest is walking in from the waiting room into our
11 hours.
Here we go.
Hello.
Tara's online. Hello. Oh,
Tara's on the line. All right.
Tara's on the line.
Tara.
Shutting off her video right away.
Tara's here.
I came to the unfortunate conclusion as I was sitting down and was trying to open my recording program that when I had to factory reset my computer last year, I never reinstalled recording stuff because I've not recorded on this computer since then.
No. Well, you sound great. Tara, thank you for being here.
Totally.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, I forget what time zone you're in, but it's 7 a.m. here.
It's 7 a.m.
Okay, yeah, we're all 7 a.m. Earth. Tara, I mean, we have 25 minutes until the Oscar nominations start happening.
Yeah.
You've been with us before.
Oh, yeah.
I forget when. Siobhan, do you know this?
Yeah, the first year you did this, Marcelo. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been out of 2017 Oscars, probably.
Wow.
We did those for, I think I was part of like the first 2 or 3. And I remember every time we've done it, I have been in a significantly worse mood.
Yeah, okay. So, we did it the first year, and then the second year is supposed to be the same 3, but I woke up late and came to it like 10, 15 minutes late.
That's fine.
After the nominations had started.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember if I kept doing it, but whenever we restarted doing it for this podcast, I know I think I've asked Terra every single year if she wants to do it, and there's always been something in the way.
There has always been something in the way, but I have a slightly better work schedule now, and my life has stabilized.
Good.
A little bit, yeah, but no,
and we can finally enjoy the Oscars again.
Finally,
well, that is assuming you guys talk amongst yourselves. My cat is conspiring against me and is trying to knock shit off the shelves. Okay. So I should have fed him before sitting down. I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
So yeah, as Terra does that, Siobhan, finish your thought. A Minecraft movie is going to sweep.
I think it was going to win. Well, I guess we won't. Do you think there'll be any winners announced tonight? They might sneak one in, right? They have to.
That would be amazing if, like, this morning they just go, by the way, Sinners gets Best Picture. That's fine.
We're not gonna. We pulled one on you. I'm the poll man. We're not going to go through this whole rigmarole for 2 more months. No. We're just going to give them out tonight, okay, folks?
Yeah. Tonight being this morning. Now, Lewis Pullman
tonight.
I think you
5:30 where they are.
I forgot about this because I was explaining who Lewis Pullman was to the person I live with, but you did you not put Pullman, or maybe you talked about it during the ensemble episode, but he was in Thunderbolts Asterix.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But did you have him under your best supporting actor, or I guess supporting performance?
No, but no. I had Thunderbolts on my best ensemble list. Actually.
That's right. Yeah.
So he technically counted for that, and he's a big reason why. Mm-hmm. He's really great in that movie.
Is Thunderbolts good?
Siobhan, answer that question.
Is Thunderbolts good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the question.
You're asking me. Sure. Yes, I will say so.
Okay. Well. But that's nice to hear that some Marvel slot post Infinity War is actually worth my time.
It's better than, of course, it's better than the Red Hulk one. I forget the name of that one.
The Red Hulk one's terrible.
It's, in my opinion, better than Fantastic Four, which I did not like.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is bad.
Yeah, I think it's bad. But yeah, it was enjoyable, but I don't love it as much as Siobhan loves it. Well, Siobhan really loves it.
Well, I don't really love it, but I like it a lot, and I think it's in the style of the Guardians of the Galaxy, ragtag group of nobodies come together. In that style of film, I like that. Okay, and I think it's a well-done one of those.
Fair enough.
All right, so we have 20 minutes. We got to zip through some of this. Terra, one question, and then we got to get going, and because we have things planned before the nominations. Terra, your thoughts on Oscar season this year? Are you caught up? Have you seen everything?
I am so disastrously behind. Mm-hmm. in years past, I've been way more up to speed, but this year has been the last 18 months of my life have been unstable.
Okay.
I have spent 9 of the last 18 months unemployed.
Jeez. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and my solution to that was, what if I became a public school teacher? So I have not had a ton of time to keep up with things this year. Hopefully in 2026, with a little bit more balance in my life, that will change. But I'm pretty behind. I have a sense of a couple of movies that I think are big and important, but I very much do not know. I am so out of it this year.
A perfect lead-in for
Perfectly. Well,
for this. Siobhan, you have something?
I was going to say, Marcel, you had one more question for Terra, right?
Terra, do you think 2025 was a golden year for horror?
Oh, dear Lord. I mean, we got Sinners, so that I would say any year where we got a movie like that is a pretty banner year for the genre.
Perfect answer. The best answer. Honestly.
Yeah. How much gold will we see go to Sinners? I don't know. A lot of gold will go to horror tonight, I think.
Yeah, tonight.
This morning.
So what I've been
Get off
hearing...
my ass about that.
What I've been hearing is Sinners might break the record for the most nominations for one movie.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So we'll see if that happens. So, okay. Let's do this. One final...
We can dream. We can dream.
One final real prognostication game, okay, in the purest sense. I have made this little chart over the weekend. I had some free time. What I've done is, in the past episodes, I've went to one website, IndieWire, and quiz Siobhan and our guests on who do you think IndieWire predicts will be the Oscar, nominees in whatever category. This time, I've gone to 5 sources.
Whoa.
I went to Awards Watch, IndieWire, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, and another one that sucks. I'm not going to name it, but I used it. So 5 sources. I went to their Best Picture predictions. I added up all the predictions, and I have a top 10 of what these 5 sources predict will be nominated for Best Picture.
Oh my God. Okay.
Now I'm going to quiz both of you. Going to go back and forth. Who do you think these 5 sites collectively, who do you think they predict will be the Best Picture nominees this morning? Okay. I'm going to go, since our guest is gracious enough to be here with us this morning. Terra, you go first. Who do you think is on this list?
Do I go for the easy wins, or do I swing out a left? I'm going to take an easy one and say Hamnet's going to be on there.
Mm-hmm. Hamnet is on there.
Yeah.
Siobhan?
One battle after another.
One battle is on there. Terra?
Frankenstein
is on there. Siobhan? Sinners. Let me check. Is on there. All right. Terra?
Marty Supreme
is on there.
Okay.
All right. Now we're past like the 5, I would say.
Okay. I will tell you both this. Yes, Siobhan. Now, the 5 we just mentioned, those were the 5. No, sorry. There's one other one that had the most votes. So the 5.
Ella McKay.
Okay. Train Dreams.
Well, Siobhan, you named the other one. Congrats.
Right.
So these 7 films we just named are likely to get in. Oh, sorry, 6 films we just named are likely to get in.
Ella McKay was not a serious guess.
No,
yeah. Okay. That was 7.
Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. There's one other film that has the same amount of votes as the films we've just named that's guaranteed to be in here. Terra, I think it's your turn. Yeah.
Sentimental Value?
That's it. That's the one. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
You two are fantastic at this. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. So guaranteed, because they're on all 5 sources that I just named Frankenstein, Hamlet, Marty, One Battle, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. Those are guaranteed, they say, to be in the Best Picture nominations list. We have 3 more. Whose turn is it?
We have 3 more. It is my turn.
Siobhan.
The Secret Agent.
The Secret Agent is on here.
What the fuck is that movie?
It's an international movie that's going to get some acclaim.
It's another one of those fucking foreign films, you know?
Yeah.
Easy
Brazil.
does it there.
Brazil.
Okay. Hey, the Brazil movie last year was dope as shit. So
Yeah, and this one, I think,
didn't see that, actually.
it was great. It was wonderful.
In my opinion, this one's better. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
well, when AMC puts up their listings for the fucking Best Picture marathon tonight, I will be scooting on over there.
2 more.
Terra.
Begonia
is on here.
All right.
Wow. Congratulations, you two, so far. Knocked them all out, except...
People really seem to like that Yorgos Lanthimos guy. Can't for the life of me figure out why. But
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You and Siobhan are on the same page. I like him. All right, one more. Okay, just to reiterate, the ones you two have mentioned, they were on all the lists. They guaranteed to get in here. There's one more that they say yes. It has the fewest votes, but they still say it has a chance to get in Best Picture. Siobhan?
This is... Fuck. God damn it, I'm in the worst spot. I'm going to name the 10th. I'm going to go with... I have 2 I can say, really. I'm going to go with a little hope. I'm going to say It Was Just an Accident.
Siobhan, unfortunately, it's 7:18 in the morning, and I can't scream your winner.
as
You got
opposed to
it.
7:18
I
at
won?
night.
You got it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 7:18 a.m. Wait, what, Terra? What did you just say?
I said, yeah, it's 7:18 a.m. in the morning as opposed to 7:18 a.m. at night.
You pedantic. That's why we have you on, Terra. Folks listening to this, listen to our silence commentary on the Patreon.
Okay.
If you want a real blast from the past of me being a fucking nightmare, go listen to Going Helms Deep.
Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. So, Siobhan, congratulations. Just to recap. So, Frankenstein, Hamlet, Marty, One Battle, Sentimental, Sinners, Train Dreams. Those 7 were on all 5 predictions lists. And then after that, Begonia, The Secret Agent, got 4 out of 5, and It Was Just an Accident got 3 out of 5. And then after that, there were singles. 1 vote for Avatar Fire and Ash, 1 vote for Blue Moon, 1 vote for F1, 1 vote for Wicked for Good. And that's it.
That's it.
That's and no other movies made these lists. So
That's shocking. Actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, that's a small field.
So that's that, Siobhan. Now I think we've got to race through what we think's gonna get in.
Well, speaking of racing, Marcelo really wants Marcelo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Terra, you are a fan of Formula One racing.
I am.
As an art form.
I am.
And Marcelo is really terrified tonight that F1 will be nominated for Best Picture. It is in the running. It is definitely plausible.
Here's the thing. If it gets nominated, that's the best it can hope for. There is no way on earth that movie wins the big one.
No.
But I'm going to be so for real with you. If it gets nominated, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. That would be the funniest shit in the world. I love that movie, but not because it's like good or accurate.
Okay.
There is some shit in that movie where I'm just like, who thought this was a good idea? Who approved this?
Yeah, we have a mutual friend, and I forget if this happened in the Discord, but I think they were talking about how you were you didn't care for F1's depiction of F1 racing, right?
There are decisions that are made where it is impossible for me to understand how an interpretation of the rules of the sport, such as that as are depicted in this movie, was given approval by Formula One and the FIA and all of the teams, because there is some shit that will get that Brad Pitt pulls that will get you expelled from the sport. Like the way, like spoilers for F1 the movie. The sequences where he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna keep continually causing safety cars on purpose." Like there is a court case going on right now about a driver who was told to intentionally crash to give his teammate a fucking world championship, and it is still being litigated. After that driver got expelled, the head coach of the team who ordered it got expelled from the sport and banned permanently. And somehow came back again last year. But it was a big deal, and people still talk about Crashgate, quite literally. There is a Crashgate every 20 minutes in that movie.
That is his entire deal.
It's his entire deal
on the track.
And yet still the most offensive part about this entire thing is when they're doing that big race in the rain, and Damon Idris tries to pass Max Verstappen in the wet. Absolutely not. Max Verstappen has gone from 20th to winning a race in the rain. That no one passes that man in the wet. It does not happen. And it doesn't happen in the movie either, but it's about to happen, and they make you think it's possible, and it's not.
Now, I wish we had more time to really dig into F1, but we just don't have enough time. We have to get into our predictions. Tara, you were told by Siobhan to get a list ready. What do you have as what you think will be nominated for Best Picture?
So, I mean, I think I haven't seen a ton this year, but paying attention, like, you put together a list, so I think it's probably going to be a lot of what we've listed. It's probably going to be Sinners, One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Begonia, Marty Supreme, Frankenstein. I had a list together, but I was working late last night and forgot to write it down. So I got 6.
That's perfect.
I think it's pretty, like, that. Those are the 6 off the top of my head, and then the rest of them are Phil. Like, I would not be surprised if Formula One or Fire and Ash got nominations. Fire and Ash is the only movie I saw twice in theaters this year. So
do you think
you got 8 out of me there.
But yeah, so you think F1 has a chance, is what I'm hearing.
I think it has a very outside chance if it brings the battle in the corners.
Yeah, much like I was going to say Brad Pitt in F1. Going to bring it in. Siobhan, your list?
Yeah, my list. Okay, so the obvious ones: Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. So I was left with 3 slots there, and I wanted to. I didn't exact like. I said Begonia, and I said this because I was hoping for a little karma here, because at a certain point making the list, am I going for 10 out of 10, or am I gonna, do I want to be able to sleep at night? So my smart move would have been to say The Secret Agent and maybe F1, but what I said was it was just an accident and Weapons.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I want Weapons in there.
I want Weapons too.
That's a vote of hope.
Right.
That's a manifestation for Danielle Brooks to tell me in 35 minutes.
Or Louis Bowman.
Or Louis, if you want to, go ahead.
Okay. My list. Now, I looked at that prognostication game list of the 5 sources, right? And I believe those same 10 movies are on the Hollywood Reporter article about math and prediction. It's like they're also thinking, yes, it'll be these 10. That could be my list, but then I thought, there must be a swerve in there. There must be one that will not sneak in, but kind of be like, oh, a little unexpected, but not that unexpected, right? If you're paying attention. So, yes, my list is Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty, One Battle, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. And for the 10th slot, I'm like, you know what? Weapons. I say Weapons.
Wow. Yeah, wow, you did it. Okay.
I would genuinely be so thrilled if Weapons got a nomination. Mm-hmm. I would be call this so excited.
Manifestation happening right
yes,
now.
manifesting.
Manifesting, yeah.
I am putting a curse on the voting body and manifesting and making them stand in a basement.
Yeah, you're snapping. You snapped the twig.
Snap the twig.
But before you hopped on, Terra, we said, it could be one way or the other. It could pick up a few and Best Picture, or it could be shut out completely. So I think we'll know early on how things are going for Weapons.
We will, yeah. Basically, whenever they announce original screenplay. Like, if it's not in there, there's no chance.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, also, but if it picks up something like Best Sound, then yeah, I think we know.
Yeah. Then maybe.
Yeah, but also, of course, F1 could pick up Best Sound, and that could,
F1 sounds so fucking good, man.
Is it? Yeah, okay.
It is. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. It's big and loud. I saw that movie twice in theaters. Like one time. Yeah, I'll tell this quick story because we have 2 minutes left. Press screening F1 I went to. Fine. They offered us 3 slots for press screening, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I went, okay, I'll go first, Tuesday. The Wednesday time slot for the press screening, guess who showed up? Brad Pitt. So I was not at that screening. Whatever, fine. I saw it again because I'm like, okay, it's a big and loud movie. I'll see it in IMAX. It was a little bit better in IMAX because it's a big, loud movie. And yeah, if it gets Best Sound, perfect. Does it need Best Picture? No. All right, here we go. We're 1 minute and 40 seconds away.
Wow.
Any final thoughts before this begins?
Terra.
As always, just a friendly reminder, fuck the Oscars. Your taste matters more. Just because your movie didn't get nominated for Best Picture or win it ultimately does not invalidate that movie's quality. Oftentimes, winning Best Picture is an invalidation of the movie's quality in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me of the Talk Film Society Awards.
There we go.
Good. It's been 40 minutes, and I just now remember to talk about it. You can vote for the best of the year, folks. Go to talkfilmsociety.com/awards. That link works now. All right, 1 minute and 30 seconds.
1 minute and 39 seconds. Marcelo, the last thing I want to ask you, do you think George Clooney's Gambit worked? Do you see any Jay Kelly happening today?
I'm going to scroll down because I did make predictions for the top awards. Supporting actor.
Okay.
I'm not going to go fully in depth on this, but I had Sandler in supporting actor for a minute, and I go, oh, God.
The male acting categories this year feel kind of weak, especially supporting.
You think so?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I went back and forth, and no, I think if
you're gonna feel differently when Sebastian Stan gets nominated for his performance in the Thunderbolts, but that's just me.
Right.
If it gets screenplay, fantastic. There's a slim chance Jay Kelly gets supporting actor. So
what's his reaction if Lewis Bolden reads that he gets nominated for Thunderbolts?
I think everyone would just be very confused.
What? For playing Bob.
Are we starting? Are you guys seeing a black screen?
Black screen. It faded out.
All right. Should I refresh? What's going on here?
It's showtime.
It's showtime, folks.
They're counting down 5, 4, and then they go silent. Mm-hmm. For 3, 2, 1.
It is 7:30 exactly. Here we go. 51,000 viewers on this YouTube feed. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Live from the Samuel Golden Theater.
It's in a theater. Are these just like, can just anybody go to this? Why would anybody go here? Why would
Oh, Siobhan, I thought you were going to say, why don't we go there next year?
Why don't we go there? That is what I'm saying.
Okay, the president's talking.
Oh boy.
It's very early in the morning. I think it's like 5:30 for them.
It is 5:30.
It is 5:30, yeah.
I cannot imagine.
The Oscar celebrates our humanity. All right, okay, whatever. Guess, as the president of Talk Film Society, I want to say our awards celebrate humanity as well.
They unite us through narratives that speak
exactly
the emotions we all share.
Oh, by the way,
this is Talk Film Society quietly stealth announcing that we are looking at purchasing Greenland.
We're gonna make a deal. It's gonna be big, folks. Our Discord is fired up too. We have Thomas.
Is that right?
In the Discord saying it's time. So
I'm going to get him.
Wow.
Yeah. Casting. Yes, she's shouting out the best casting award. Terra, your thoughts on the best casting award?
Oh boy, I mean, Sinners. Give it to Sinners. It's a cool award. It's a cool award. It's important.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a whole episode talking about the best casting award. Well, best ensemble, best casting.
No, we had a best ensemble award.
And then Siobhan, we talked, at length about the best casting award too, with Thomas actually. And it's going to be interesting because it's not a best ensemble. It's a best casting director award basically. So they're going to name names of the casting directors, and it'll be interesting to see who wins that, because I think Sinners is a shoo-in, but we'll see. All right, here we go.
Danielle Adebayo and Mr. Pullman.
Did you say Danielle Adebayo? Her name's Danielle Brooks.
Adebayo on the show.
Oh, what?
Peacemaker. Her name's Adebayo.
Oh, gee. Siobhan, you know what? You got me. I need to catch up on Peacemaker season 2, by the way. I do. I think she's good.
Yeah. She's great. She's like the best part of the show.
These two are having a nice banter.
That seems great.
It's very corporate banter. It's good, but it's
romance. There's a little bit of spark here.
Looks like they're making out now.
Supporting actress. Supporting actress.
Here we go.
I'm trying to figure out her dress. It's like
Elle Fanning is in there. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Take this one.
Yeah, Inga, Liz. I can't.
Let's go.
Amy Madigan is in there. Sinners. Masako is in there. Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
might have rioted if Tiana Taylor wasn't nominated.
Solid.
Okay, we're gonna say these out loud as they happen. Terry, you do the next one.
Hair and makeup. Frankenstein. Kokuo. Sinners.
Good.
The Smashing. I forgot that was a movie. The Smashing Machine.
Fuck yeah, that's good.
Ugly Stepsister.
Dwayne
Smashing
Johnson.
Machine's good as hell makeup. They transformed Johnson a little bit there. What is Kokuo? I don't know.
All right, Shiv score.
Oh, this is a good one.
The original score. Wow. Begonia. He's Jerskin his Fendrix. Frankenstein. Hamnet. One battle after another. Sinners. Huh.
And now, live action short film. Oh, interesting. I get this one.
Well, I mean,
Butcher's Stain, a friend of Dorothy. Ooh. Jane Austen's period drama. The Singers, not the Sinners. Two people exchanging saliva. Interesting.
That's a bad title.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those names stick out to me.
All right, animated short film. Butterfly. Forever Green. The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Retirement Plan. And The Three Sisters.
There are two categories. for screenplay, the nominees are. Is this me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's me.
Oh,
Siobhan.
Shiv is
Adapted
adapted.
screenplay. Begonia. Frankenstein. Hamnet. One Battle After Another. And Train Dreams. Wow. Very expected.
This is me, right? Screenplay original.
This is you, Marcelo.
This is a big one for me. Original screenplay. Blue Moon. It was just an accident. A lot of people worked on this. It was just an accident. Good movie. Good movie. A lot of Oscars to hand out if this wins. Marty Supreme. 2 people. Sentimental Value. And unfortunately, Sorry Baby is shut out because Sinners is
No Sorry
nominated.
Baby,
No Sorry Baby.
there.
Okay, No Sorry Baby, No Weapons. That's not good for both of those movies.
Not good for either, no. Not good for Ava Victor. Not good for me.
All right, supporting actor. Supporting actor, Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein. Delroy Lindo in Sinners.
Whoa!
Sean Penn in One Battle After Another.
Lindo.
And Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental
Holy
Value.
crap.
I am so happy
That-
Lindo got a nom.
Lindo.
Oh my
Delroy
god.
Lindo.
Fascinating.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Couldn't have guessed. Would not have guessed.
It was on my long list, but
I am extremely happy to see as much Sinners not representation on here as we're seeing.
So far, I've counted 5 Sinners nominations.
Yeah, so the record is 14.
I
And
think
it's tied with 3 movies.
I think they might get it. I think they will.
Yes. I don't know. It seemed ridiculous to me yesterday, but something like a Delroy getting in there, that's
Well,
and then Wunmi Masako also got nominated. That's not necessarily expected.
No.
Wow.
I had Miles Catton under my Best Supporting Actor predictions this morning. But hey, I think, they're both great, but Lindo being in there, Lindo
being
deserving
in
of a
there,
nomination for years.
100%. Yeah, Lindo getting in there, I am counting this as this doubles for me as a mea culpa for not nominating him for The Five Bloods.
Yes. I love that
His
movie.
most recent, like, great one, probably.
Yeah.
Man.
Now I'm just
Lindo
thinking about
getting in
Sinners. Like, I feel like now it's basically a slam dunk that Michael B. Jordan's getting a Best Actor nom.
Yes.
About twice.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael
B.
A. Jordan. Oh man, that's amazing. I'm so far so good, folks. I mean, now we're in a little break. 2 minutes until the nominations pick back up. Any predictions? Because I'm predicting that Weapons will not be nominated for Best Picture now.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
I don't think so.
Doesn't
I don't
seem
think
like
so.
it now, but
yeah.
No, but
Thomas here says he's surprised about Elle Fanning in supporting actress.
Yeah, let me look at my Best Supporting Actress list.
There were two from that movie. From Sentimental.
Oh, you know who got shut out? Who people thought was a shoo-in? Who I think Elle Fanning took the slot of? Ariana Grande. Did Ariana Grande get nominated?
I don't think she was there.
And I don't think I don't think that's a miss.
I mean, on pretty much every website I've been to with predictions, she's always been on that list. Interesting that she wasn't.
Delroy is surprised. Fuck off, Thomas.
No.
Thomas, you're going to hear this. Go to hell.
Thomas, we love you, but just shut your mouth. I'm going to pull up the Oscar list. See if Wikipedia's been updating.
It'll be cool to see the full list of like everything when this is all said and done.
Yeah, we got Elle Fanning, we got Lilius from Sentimental Value, those two actresses, and then Madigan, Musaku, and Taylor. Wow,
Madigan being nominated is such a joy to me. She's phenomenal in that movie.
I still think she's the front runner too. Like, I think she'll win. I think she will win.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if I'm at the point where like if Weapons gets anything, I'm like down and like ready for it. So if it's her performance, more power to her.
It would be amazing if just Weapons gets best picture anyway. I mean, it's less likely now.
See.
But
it can happen. Anything can happen. It's Oscar's greatest
at this
night.
point. Anything. This is Oscar's greatest night.
I don't know whose turn it is. Just restart it, Marcelo.
All right, here we go. Oh, thank you for giving me this one, Siobhan. Best casting.
Whoa, here we go.
The nominees are Hamnet, Nina Gold, Marty Supreme, Jennifer Vedenti, One Battle After Another, Cassandra Kulakundis, The Secret Agent, Gabriel Dominguez, and Sinners, Francine Melzer.
Marty Supreme's really interesting there because they've got like the Kevin O'Leary's and Pendulets.
All right, costume design: Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme,
Come on, Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners. That's a 6.
Sinners costumes. Why are you so into that?
Sinners fucking sweeping. Oh boy, Shiv.
Nominees for original song. Dear Me from Diane Relentless. Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I Lied to You from Sinners. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. Train Dreams from Train Dreams. Good job, Diane Warren.
Documentary feature film is next. Here we go. The Alabama Solution. Come See Me in the Good Light. Tig Notaro, Cutting Through Rocks. Mr. Nobody Against Putin. And The Perfect Neighbor. Tig Notaro, Oscar nominee.
I don't know who made that movie.
All right, best documentary
Terra.
short film. All the Empty Rooms. Armed Only with a Camera: The Life and Death of Brent Renault. Children No More, Were and Are Gone. The Devil is Busy. And Perfectly a Strangeness. Documentary is such a weird category, always.
Documentary short.
Ooh, international film. Siobhan, this is a big one.
Best. This is a big one. International feature film. The Secret Agent from Brazil. It Was Just an Accident from France. Sentimental Value from Norway. Sirat from Spain. And The Voice of Hinder Job from Tunisia. Wow.
I love all those movies. Very happy they got nominated. I think first time in history I've seen all the international films before the nominations were announced. Who's this one? Me.
You.
Animated feature film Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie or The Character of
Yes.
Rain, and Zootopia 2.
Oscar nominated Zootopia 2.
Okay. Golden Globe did nominate Demon Slayer, so like there was a shot at that. Or chance.
Production design. Frankenstein. Hamnet. Marty Supreme.
Of course.
One Battle After Another.
And
Sinners.
Sinners. I've already lost count. I think we're at 9 for Sinners.
We're at, yeah, it's getting everywhere.
All right, Shiv, you've got editing.
Love this one.
Marcelo loves editing.
Oh, F1.
Nominees for editing: F1, Stephen Mirione, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners. F1's a surprise. The rest of those are not.
F1's going to get Best Picture. I know it now. Best Sound. F1. Fear 1. Frankenstein. One Battle After Another. Sinners. And Salat. Great movie. Salat.
Okay, visual effects.
VFX.
Avatar: Fire and Ash. F1. Jurassic World Rebirth.
What a crap. What?
Right.
No,
The Lost Bus.
The Lost
And
Bus.
Sinners.
Okay, Sinners.
The Lost Bus. What? The fuck is that?
I don't know. It was lost.
For the
So-
visual that's okay.
So by my count, I think Sinners is going to get like 20 Oscar nominations.
Yeah, Shiv, your cinematography.
Award. Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Wow. This, by the way, I don't know why, but I'm like 5-10 seconds behind you two.
Actor-
So, I know what I'm doing.
In a leading role, Timothy Chalamet,
Whoa, big one. Timothy Chalamet.
Leonardo DiCaprio. One battle. Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon. Good on Ethan Hawke. Michael B. Jordan. And Wagner Moura. Wagner Moura's in there. Yes. Really wanted Moura to be in there.
All right.
Possible winner.
Performing
Possible.
We don't even know.
actress in a leading role. Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Byrne, I love you.
Good.
Kate Hudson
No!
in Song Song Blue.
No, it happened.
Renata Reinsve in Sentimental Value. And Emma Stone in Begonia.
Oh, no. Oh,
We as a
no.
society have outgrown Emma Stone.
No, who did? No, Emma Stone's the best
Holy
actress
shit.
working. Who did Kate Hudson knock out? That's insane. Siobhan, go ahead.
Some other broad directing. Hamnet, Chloe Zhao. Marty Supreme, Josh Safdie. One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson. Sentimental Value, Joachim Trier. And Sinners, Ryan Coogler. Wow. What if it didn't get nominated for Best Picture?
Oh,
Right,
and
Pico.
this
Okay,
is
Best
me.
Picture. Marcelo do 3, Terra do 3. I'll do the last
All right.
Okay, I'll do 3. Begonia.
one. No, let's rotate. Terra, do the next one.
Okay.
Emma Stone, best actress working today.
F1.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm right. I'm always right.
Fuck off.
God, what?
Fuck.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
Hamnet is in there, of course. I'm not
Very excited.
happy about
Marty
this.
Supreme.
Oh man.
Our next one is One Battle After Another.
Next one is, hey, this is a good movie actually. The Secret Agent.
I don't think we're gonna
All
see
right.
a W here.
And
No,
then
no one
Sentimental Value is the next one.
Math ain't mathin'. I mean, it's gonna be Sinners. Yes, it's Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners.
Sinners.
One more, Marcelo. Say weapons, please.
Finally, Weapons. No,
It's
sorry,
It's
Train
Train
Dreams.
Dreams.
It's Train Dreams.
It's great, so I keep it.
Okay, so this, Terra, I'm glad you were here, and I'm glad you announced F1 as best,
I
as the
am
best picture nominee.
losing
announce it, too.
my
Yeah,
mind.
you got to announce it. So
I just put in the Discord all caps. I am screaming at the F1 nomination. It does not deserve to be there.
we were it was like fate. This was fated to happen.
It does not deserve to be there
This-
in any capacity.
This is I
really hope this means we just get Conan O'Brien making fun of F1 for 3 hours.
I hope so.
Like I am befuddled at
Okay.
that nomination.
3 noms? At least 3 nominations?
at
Might
least
have
3,
been
maybe 4. This is insane. Okay, so before you got on, Terra, we went on more. I mean, you basically got our F1 feelings, but the fact that you're here for this, it was all fated to happen. So, Terra, I wish this didn't happen. I wish we did not have you on. Maybe that would have helped. Maybe. Maybe a better movie would have been nominated.
Yeah, they would have given it to they would have given it to Fire and Ash, and then I would have been like, oh shit, maybe I should have been there.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the list now. I'm trying to.
Dog, I'm so mad. I am so angry.
Okay.
I can't. They bumped weapons for Formula One.
I think it went through every so many options of what it could be over F1. It was just an accident. I think I mentioned. I would have been happy with Avatar: Fire and Ash. Honestly,
me too. Better movie.
Oh man, F1, that piece of fuck. All right, Terra. Thanks for coming on. This was such a crazy
man. I was like, okay. I went to just be like, all right. Who is listed as the producers on that? Because the producers get the statue if you win Best Picture. Mm-hmm. And I will say, solely due to my own, I'm like, okay, well now Sir Lewis Hamilton is a Oscar nominee, so I guess some good came out of it. I can't fucking believe this.
Yeah.
What a fucking shit situation.
Before you go, I want to say, the previous most nominations record was held by three films. All About Eve was one of them. It was 14 was the record. Mm-hmm. How many do you think that Sinners got, Marcelo?
I kind of lost count towards the end.
I know it. I know the number.
Terra, guess.
13.
Oh, baby. Marcelo? I know it's at least 15.
It is at least 15. It is 16.
That's
holy
crazy.
Shit.
By 2. Now
holy
that's very
shit.
Now look, that's very much thanks to a new Oscar it got nominated for the casting. But also, even without that, it would have beat the record. Holy shit.
The Testament of Anne Lee should have been in there over F1. I'm just looking at other movies.
Anything could have been in there.
Anyway, no Wicked for Good anywhere. That's big news.
Nowhere.
No, wow. Apparently that's what the internet is telling me. Anyway, we will go in depth, not in this episode, because this is the intro for our best visual effects and best sound episode we recorded like a week ago. So just forget that we're not talking about the Oscar nominations for the rest of the episode. But we'll definitely do in-depth discussion next episode. Terra, thank you for coming on to this intro.
Yeah.
Doing this. This was fun, honestly.
Very fun.
I love recording with you guys, and I will jump at every chance I can take. So
absolutely. So thank you. Siobhan, we did it. I think this was successful. This was fun. I like that we did this, even though I had to wake up pretty early.
Wow.
Siobhan, any last words before we toss it to ourselves? Oh, wait, sorry. Before we go, I always have to do this. Terra, any plugs?
I think for the first time in a long time, no.
Okay.
Don't follow me on socials. Don't engage with me. I am here, and I am nowhere else. I am not podcasting anywhere else currently.
Terra is much like a ghost. You cannot, grab a hold of her. She's only exists in this audio format, which you cannot hold. So, there you go. Siobhan, thank you, by the way, Terra. Yeah. Siobhan, last words before we toss it to ourselves for the best sound, best visual effects episode.
Please grab me. Please love me. Please be all around me. Know where I am at all times. Please.
Yeah. At Gunkblader, I think is your handle. All right, folks.
At Junk Bladder.
Thank you for listening to this. Enjoy another 2 hours of podcasting. Here now is our best sound and best visual effects episode. Goodbye and hello.
Put your hands on top of your head.
All right, let's go to work.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
That doesn't even enter my consciousness.
I thought you said he was dead.
He was.
I checked his pulse.
Locked his painting in the closet.
Huh?
Open the door, Smoke! I've had a few.
A few what?
A few small beers.
Hello and welcome to the Talk Film Society Awards show podcast. I am your co-host, Marcelo Pico. And with me, as always, is the editor-in-chief of Talk Film Society. That's not, unless like today Siobhan wants to be that. Hey, it's Siobhan Irving. Hello, Siobhan, co-host.
That is not my official title, Marcelo. And right now you are listening to Siobhan Top and Marcelo Pico, WMVE, the movie channel, your number one spot for all things keto. Coming up on today's show, we talk about our favorite sounds that we've made chicks make in the bedroom. And we're checking out some hot visual effects by undressing Angelina Jolie's CG model from Beowulf. Oh yeah, that Grendel's one ugly freak, but he sure got one hot mama.
Okay, well, for new listeners, this is not what the show is. This is just a running bit that Siobhan does. Thank you, Siobhan.
The radio voice, it's fun to do.
It's fun. I'm not going to do it. I refuse to do it. I refuse to.
No, you don't want to play along.
Participate. I don't know. I can't. I'm not a good voice guy. Hey, everybody. Nope, can't do it. All right.
Yeah, that's something.
The best sound and the best visual effects of 2025.
Yeah, we're talking about our favorites of the year. We'll
Yes.
be doing that later. And your favorites of the year as well. We'll be doing that later.
Up front.
And we're here.
We're here.
We're here to promote our talkfilmsociety.com/awards /TFS awards. talkfilmsociety.com/TFS awards.
Or
Right?
or /awards.
Oh, they both work? Okay.
I'm going to make that note. They will both work by the time the episode drops. So yes,
I think you made fun of
/awards.
me last episode.
I
for
know.
that.
So
You said
I
the same thing.
I should make sure it's all set up. I should do that today. So /awards or /TFS awards. Okay, real quick. So you can vote. If you're listening to this, pick up your phone, pick up your laptop, pick up your iPad, drop your baby, and vote in the Talk Film Society Awards. When this episode drops on January 23rd. I will extend the first round voting. Okay, forget the date I initially said. Maybe on a few episodes ago. It will be extended. So when this episode drops, check the link talkfilmsociety.com/awards or /TFS awards to vote in all these beautiful categories. We got best sound, we got best visual effects, best lead performance. It's gender neutral now. Best supporting
Also
performance.
gender neutral. Best screenplays, both of them original and adapted.
Yeah. And also, hey, I added this year best stunts.
Best stunts, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's sick.
So you can vote in all those right now for the best of 2025.
Best first feature.
Best first feature, yes. That best independent film.
Wow.
And we'll reveal the nominees in a future episode, and then we'll announce the winners on March 6th, 2026. I believe that's the date. I'll double check.
Wow.
And that's that. Yeah, that I want to make sure that is set up top, because that's basically why we're here. The Talk Film Society Awards.
That's right.
It's the 13th annual Talk Film Society Awards. 13. Lucky 13. Siobhan, do you think 2025 was a golden year for horror?
God damn it. You know what? It is quite literally a golden year for horror. As we just saw at the Golden Globes with some gold handed out to horror film. A horror film. Sinners.
Film. Yes.
It won at least one, right?
Won at least
Copy a
one.
couple?
At least one, maybe two. We'll get through the entire list here in a bit. But before we do that, who are we? We're prognosticators. Okay.
Yes.
We get the predictions right. We will tell you what's going to win at the Oscars.
We get into the nitty gritty. We follow every single second of the awards season, pay attention to everything. We've got analytics, statistics, everything being run through these computers. And we are scientifically going to prove exactly which films will win every single category at this year's Oscars. And
Absolutely.
we want you to take our answers and bring them to your bookies, your office bets, your like try to get into as many different betting situations as you can.
Now,
Crazy prop bets. You're like, like triple down on like if every single one of these categories wins.
Yeah.
Like just stuff like that.
What kind of bets does Adam Sandler do in Uncut Gems, like those parlays or the what?
Parlay, yeah, of course.
Do that. Now, I like that this started off as a bit, I think when we first did these episodes, like, 3 years ago, right? And now...
It came true.
We prophesized an entire society being obsessed with gambling and gambling apps. So much so that the Golden Globes... I don't know if you saw these Globes live.
Kashi,
Talk about
have you seen those Kashi apps or Kashi ads every single place? Like, get that.
I believe during the Golden Globes, they were advertising, I think it was like Polymarket or some gambling bullshit. And they're like, oh, who's going to win like best original song? And then they list the percentages of what might win and what you can bet on. That was happening during the Golden Globes. So take this information, go to those apps, make big money, because that's what we want you to do as a society. Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll reveal who we think is gonna win in each category: best sound, best visual effects, later in the episode. Much later, at least an hour and a half from now. All right, that's who we are. Siobhan, the news. Now, you were alluding to it, and now I'm gonna really dig into this. The Golden Globes. All right, it happened just this past Sunday. As of this recording, we're recording this on January 14th.
Hosted by one Miss Nikki Glazer.
Nikki Glazer.
Boy, isn't that what we'd like to do to her?
Okay. I gotta leave that in. All right.
I mean, look,
did you watch this live?
I watched the first hour.
The first hour. Okay.
I thought her monologue was great.
I think so too.
Made me laugh. She does a great job. She is very good at this. I've been a big fan of her since I was a teen.
Yeah.
Like, I love Nikki Glazer. I really do. Great at the roasts. But I watched just a handful of awards after that, and I was into it. But it's just like, I still have some hang-ups about watching award shows. Not to be too personal and depressing or whatever, but like this is a thing that I used to share with my mother. My mother passed away a year and a half ago, and like I remember last Golden Globes, I watched the monologue and then pieced out because I just got too overwhelmed. And it took me about an hour this time before I got too overwhelmed. I was able to watch the Oscars last year, so I think I'll be able to watch the Oscars and maybe the actor awards, but like it weighs on me sometimes, and it's just I just couldn't handle it, and I turned it off and fell asleep.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that, and I'm glad you watched at least like the first hour, because I'll say Glazer, funny in that monologue, but the awards themselves, the entire ceremony, for me, fine. It was a fine ceremony, right?
Yeah, it seemed like it was just fine. Like it was just going like just perfectly fine.
Yeah. Now I can tell you exactly what dragged it down.
What's this?
I'm gonna try to look up who to blame here. I don't have the names in front of me. But
before we say that, I just want to say I did see the first two presented awards were the supporting actor and actress, and both of those were a little bit of a surprise. The supporting actor went to Stellan Skarsgård, very nice, decent speech, and then supporting actress was Marcelo.
Supporting actress was good old Tiana Taylor from One
Tiana
Battle.
Taylor, yeah, that was
Another.
a nice one.
Yeah.
She showed off her butt. Like it was
yeah.
cool.
Oh, that she did. Yeah, she did. Her dress.
As soon as she got up there,
the back of her dress.
See my butt or whatever. That was funny.
Now she won a lot of people over, I think, immediately. And this morning, it's Tuesday morning, after the Golden Globes. First thing I see when I open up my, Twitter app is somebody sharing an article and pulling quotes from her Vanity Fair interview after she won. One of the quotes being she, in quotes, defends or wants to stick by Kanye West, which I'm like, okay. Now, if you want to do that,
pick one guy. He's probably not the worst, but still.
I know. But if you want to do that, if you want to start playing that game, everything you can bring up about her, I can't imagine it'll be as bad as a past Best Actress nominee, from last year. More specifically,
right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Else, I wonder if this gives her a bit more momentum. Like, it's not.
I think
it's not that big of a surprise she wins, but I was enjoying Amy Madigan's more critics awards, and I still want her to win the Oscar ultimately. But I wouldn't be surprised if this gives Tiana Taylor the real juice to get all the way there.
Oh, I should mention this. I mean, as we're talking about all this stuff, as of this recording. It's Tuesday. Oscar voting started yesterday, Monday, the 13th.
Oh, wow.
Quite a bit of incredible timing for the Golden Globes and also the Critics' Choice Awards that happened last week. For the Golden Globes to happen on Sunday, and then Oscar voting starts Monday, and then ends this Friday. So we're in it, Siobhan. We're in the voting phase of the Oscars. The nominees will be announced next week on Thursday.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah.
They do that quick.
So this is going to get the eye of the voters and definitely affect what will be nominated for the Oscar. Even though, again, the Golden Globes themselves, just fine. I saw a lot of people say, why celebrate, why watch the Golden Globes? As an organization in the background, they've been they've been, shitty. They had to revamp, they had to reorganize. They're like a new thing now. They've added terrible categories. I don't even want to talk about the best podcast category. That's bullshit.
Best podcast category? Why?
Truly bad.
It's like a Grammys should do that because it's at least it's related to sound.
Exactly.
But why Golden Globes?
They also have a Best Performance in Stand-Up Comedy on TV award, which it's only an excuse to nominate big stand-up comedians. Anyway,
Bill Maher and Ricky
Bill
Gervais.
Maher, yeah.
God.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais won that award.
Wasn't there.
Yeah, wasn't there. Wanda Sykes,
who hosted the Golden Globes 19 times.
Yeah, Wanda Sykes
can't show up.
Presented the award for best performance in stand-up comedy special. Right.
I saw her her thing, and she was pretty funny.
Yeah, she said, Gervais wasn't there. She was going around talking about the nominees, and she's like, Ricky Gervais, who's not here. I like to say on his behalf, the trans community. I forget exactly what she said, before he won, and then he won, and then he wasn't there, and then she goes, on behalf of Ricky Gervais, I'd like to dedicate this award to the trans community. So yeah,
to God and to the trans community. Yeah.
Anyway,
and then for Bill Maher, you've been giving us so much lately, and you know what? I'd like just a little less. That's what she said for Bill Maher.
And he looked so sad, which was amazing.
He did.
But no, that's a dumb category. The podcast category is dumb. They also do TV, and of course the big winners of the TV category are the same winners we've seen win over the last year. Pit,
oh my God! How good is Jean Smart in Hacks?
I have not seen Hacks. I'm sure she's great. 24.
Is she that fucking great?
I guess.
Doubt it.
Looking at that category, Siobhan, I'm surprised. They even bothered having this category this year because, okay, Natasha Leone, Poker Face, sure, right? Jenna Ortega, Wednesday, okay. Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building, okay. Iowa Debris, Hilarious on the Bear, and Kristen Bell, and Nobody Wants This, okay. And then Jean Smart. Of course, Jean Smart's going to win. Nobody else is.
Don't you want Io though?
But it's not. I hate to have this conversation every time this comes up, but she's great, and she's won her Emmy already, right? But for best female actor in a television series, musical, or comedy, it's like, I don't know.
I want Iowa Debris to win.
Sure, right. But everybody loves Gene Smart, whatever. I can't believe we're talking about hacks this much. All right, look, Seth Rogen wins, the studio wins, Noah Wiley wins, Rhea Seehorn wins for Poor Bus. That's amazing. Adolescence wins. Have you seen Adolescence?
No, I haven't.
Apparently that's great. It's on Netflix. But anyway, that's TV. Who cares about TV?
Fuck TV.
The Golden Globes movie awards. Okay, so The Secret Agent wins best non-English language film. All right, great. That movie is great. It's gonna I think it'd be a big contender come Oscar nominations. Let's zip through some of these. Best female actor drama. Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. She might be the frontrunner. And then best female actor in musical comedy, Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Also, kind of a frontrunner. I think they're both kind of not neck and neck. I think Buckley might come out and win it, but I really wanted Byrne to just win all these awards leading up to the Oscar. Might not happen, but I think Byrne is still in the running for sure. And then let me zip through the male actor award. So male actor drama, Wagner Moura from The Secret Agent, amazing, love him. And good old Timothée Chalamet won for best actor in a musical or comedy. So I think those two might be also kind of like fighting off against each other come Oscar nominations. But I don't know, might be Timmy's to win. Any thoughts on those actor awards, Siobhan?
No, very interesting stuff. You said Timothée Chalamet won?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope he gets this Oscar.
Yeah.
And unless Dwayne Johnson can sneak in there. No, I really like it a lot. I enjoy most of what I just heard there about who could win the. If all of those people ended up winning the Oscars, which isn't possible because there's the drama and the whatever split, but still, they're good. They're good winners. They're good winners. They are. Nobody I'm upset about, I don't think.
Let's talk about the big boys. Okay.
I'm not that pissed.
Let's talk about Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Hamnet. Okay. Sinners.
The big boys.
Sinners won cinematic and box office achievement. Sure. Okay. And then it won best original score. Ludwig Göransson. By the way, the category did not play live on TV. They cut this. They announced they were cutting.
Yeah, score
the best original score.
Get on TV? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So that is, and because they made room for fucking best podcast and best cinematic and box office achievement, two categories that should not be a thing.
It should not be.
It should not be, yeah. So Ludwig wins for Sinners. I think Ludwig, maybe the front runner for best original score this year with Sinners. Kind of hard to beat. Maybe Johnny Greenwood kind of might beat him to the punch. We'll see. Okay. That's what Sinners won. Okay, they won score and cinematic and box office achievement. Beyond that, best director, One Battle. Best screenplay was One Battle. Best musical comedy film, One Battle. And best motion picture drama, Hamnet. So Hamnet won in the category that I think most people kind of assumed would be Sinners, because Sinners was nominated for best drama. So that's the race as it stands, Siobhan. You got Sinners winning a few, you got One Battle winning most, and you got Hamnet winning best motion picture drama at the end. So your thoughts on the race as it stands?
Hamnet won best motion picture drama?
Hamnet won best motion picture drama.
Wow. You know what? It's anybody's race.
Yeah.
Between those three. It really is.
Did I not say at the beginning of this, when we started this recording, when we started recording this series back in November, that I thought maybe Hamnet would win Best Picture?
I definitely said Hamnet. I don't.
You
remember
did. You
what
did say
said.
Hamnet. I forget what I said, but
I think he said one battle, but I'm not sure.
who cares? Nobody will. Nobody knows. I don't know. I kind of wrote. No, I didn't write off Hamnet completely. I kind of thought, it's going to be one battle or Sinners. It's going to be either one of those two. But no, I don't know. Hamnet winning this, who knows at this point? It did. Yeah. It could, and with Buckley winning.
Why did Sinners not win? That's so weird.
I'm going to assume it's because the committee that was voting for this just assumed, you know what, we'll give Sinners the best box office and cinematic achievement award. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah. So one thing to remember is maybe these are good indicators. Some of them are. But one stat I read was that the last two movies to win the Golden Globes for picture, screenplay, and director, all in one night, were La La Land and The Social Network. Two films that did not win Best Picture. So one battle after another is in that in that camp. So
elite class,
yeah. La La Land, The Social Network, amazing movies. They won awards on Oscar night, but they did not win the big one. But we'll see. I don't know. Last year it was The Brutalist, and what was the other movie that won? It wasn't Anora, right? God, what was it last year? I'm gonna look this up because I already forgot.
It wasn't.
Oh, okay. It was Emilia Perez.
It was Emilia Perez, yes.
So last year, Emilia Perez and The Brutalist won their respective Best Picture awards. They did not win Best Picture at the Oscars. So, I don't know. Siobhan, I don't know. Maybe it's Sinners.
Maybe this was Hamnet's win, and goodbye, Hamnet.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on the Goldies? Any other categories I may have missed that you want to talk about, Siobhan? Nah.
No,
okay.
Actually, hey, we're here for visual effects and sound. Now, you said sound went to Sinners, right?
Score went to Sinners.
Score went to Sinners, excuse me.
Best sound was won by nothing because they don't have a best sound category.
Great.
Best visual effects was won by nothing because they don't have a best visual effects category.
Wow, amazing.
So, good job, Golden Globes. Maybe you don't mean anything, but it was nice to see some acceptance speeches that night. Great stuff. All right. That is the news. Now, okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot this, Siobhan. I forgot.
What's that?
The thing I mentioned at the beginning of this whole conversation. The thing that drug down the Golden Globes overall for me. The commentators. Their names are Kevin Frazier, Mark Malkin. Terrible. Truly terrible. The voices of God as during award season you have a voice saying Helen Hunt was nominated in the past for this and now she wins for this. They just have just these commentators just say bullshit throughout
they had them do some fucking banter that it was like they had never even read it before.
Yeah.
They just kept constantly screwing up words
truly terrible.
They had no chemistry together, even though I do think that they do this kind of as a thing. It was just weird. Maybe they're too nervous. I don't know. Yeah.
So hope they don't do that again next year. And I hope no other awards show does anything like this again. But yeah, those were the Golden Globes.
Keep it classy, get a professional, just say the Helen Hunt thing. The Helen Hunt has been nominated in the past. She didn't win. Finally, she got her Oscar.
Yeah. Say all that. Verbatim.
Helen Hunt going to get her Oscar?
I think she already won for as good as it gets. Yeah, she did win for that.
When's she going to get her second Oscar?
Yeah, Helen Hunt, come back.
We miss you, Helen.
We miss you, Helen. All right. Now it's time for the segment which we talk about movies. It's Hey, what is it I can't ever get it right. Hey, what is it that we've been watching over there, over here, over there?
Yes. And as is tradition, we always decide the order of who gets to go first, based off of a hockey puck flip. I have a hockey puck over here. Pittsburgh Penguins. Brian Damu. Pocky puck clock. I'm gonna flip it up in the air. I'm gonna say. I'm going to take Sonic's friend this time. I'm going to take Tails.
Okay.
It is heads. Marcelo, you have earned the right to decide whether you go first or second.
I will go first.
You will go first. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, God, you're ready to go, aren't you?
I'm ready to go. Now, in the past, I guess since the start of this show, of this series, this year, I've kind of dodged what I've been watching recently. I've talked about what I watched at Fantastic Fest, 5 months ago, and I also dug up a notebook I wrote in 2010 and read reviews I wrote 15 years ago.
Yeah, we have no idea what you have watched in anything in the time that since you started doing this show. I have no clue.
I do believe I talked about Anaconda though. Remember that?
Did you?
I did.
Don't think you did.
I think I talked about Anaconda on the show. Maybe it was on the commentary. I swear. Listeners, go back. I may have talked about Anaconda, okay? But no, mostly movies I've seen in the past. Long time ago.
LMK. You did talk about
LMK. LMK and Anaconda, okay? Those are two kind of newish releases I talked about, okay? But in this special episode, okay, I'm going to start a new segment within my Hey What You Watching segment. Okay?
Wow, Marcelo's got a segment now. Okay.
This is
another one.
This segment's called Hey, you know what? This should have been on that list. So for this, I'm going to talk about movies that I've seen recently from 2025 that I would add to the lists of episodes we've done already. So, for example, and my first, my first movie in this segment is this: The Plague. I saw The Plague this week. It's a movie about teens set in 2003. They are at a water polo camp, and it's focused on them. They have like limited adult supervision. They're being assholes to each other. They're being just awful kids. They're bullying like two kids in particular. Dramatic for a person like me to see, who hated, living through, grade school and high school. But I think exceptionally made. And now I'm going to talk about what list it should have been on if I'd seen this, before we made the episodes.
Yes.
Because we've talked in the past about, best ensemble, best cinematography, best supporting performances. Now, The Plague, I'm going to pull this up. Hey, it should have been on this list. I'm going to give The Plague a shout out for best supporting performance by Kylo Martin playing Jack. Or Jake. No, sorry, Jake. Kylo Martin playing Jake in The Plague. He plays the leader of this this gang of teens, who, like, right off the bat, I think overall the performances in The Plague, incredible. I could not believe what these kids were saying, and how believable, I guess, what they were saying is, and just how I bought it right away. Like, this kid, K.O. Martin, incredible. Right off the bat, I'm like, I want to punch this kid in the face. And he has such depth in the evilness that he does. I don't know. I think it's an incredible performance. So I would have said, hey, shout out to Martin on the supporting performance list. But hey, I had not seen the movie back then, so this is kind of me saying, hey, should have been on there. Also, shout out to The Plague for best ensemble. Much like The Long Walk, where we have a lot of characters, a lot of young, characters too. The Plague has this cast of kids that were just seemingly pulled from 2003. and just fit the bill, and they were all just so believable as little fucking assholes. So, love the ensemble in The Plague. So, shout out to that movie. So, yeah. So, best supporting performance and best ensemble for The Plague. Shout out to that. The next movie on my list hey, this should have been on that list. But I made it already, so it's too late now, but I'm going to shout it out here. I saw The Chronology of Water. That's right. It's the new Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart, right?
Film. Yes.
She directed it, didn't she?
Yes, she directed it. It focuses on the life of Lydia Yakonovich. What would you say?
Lydia Tarr?
No. This is a remake of Tar. No, Lydia Yakonovich, a real person, a real writer, and based on her book, The Chronology of Water, dealing with her struggles living as a kid in an abusive relationship with her father, growing up in that family, growing up becoming an alcoholic, drug addict, just living a life and dealing with the trauma of her past. This movie is heavy, and I think Kristen Stewart does, I think, a respectable job trying to bring the words of this writer like on screen. I've not read her books and what this is based on, but I can just assume that she got the voice pretty well, because it's a tough pill to swallow, this whole thing, because of just how just graphic and just how repulsive some of it is, rightfully so, if you know the writer's background. But yeah, quite something to see. I loved aspects of it, and a lot of it is, I think, on purpose, just kind of hard to muster. Just liking it, but I think overall very good. Now, what I should have put this on if I'd seen this earlier was the list for best editing. The editing of this movie, I think it's experimental, and also I think exceptional. So shout out to The Chronology of Water for best editing. We made that list a few weeks ago, but I would have said, hey, either honorable mention or a number 5 slot for The Chronology of Water. But yeah, and I think that's going to be it for me. Those two movies I saw this past week, those two movies I want to shout out. I want to say, hey, I should have added those movies to my list back then, but I couldn't because I didn't see them back then. But now I'm shouting them out now. My segment is done.
Cool.
Siobhan, that is it that I've been watching.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, I also saw The Bone Temple. That was good.
That's all you're going to say? It was good.
Look, I've not said this publicly, but I'll say it exclusively on this podcast. And I'm going to say this as a positive, okay? 28 years later, The Bone Temple, to me, feels like DLC content to 28 years later. No.
Does it feel like a middle chapter?
It does. I'll say that. How can I say this without spoiling things? Like, I think what you felt about the ending of 28 Years Later is how I feel about the ending of 28 Years Later with The Bone Temple.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, am I excited? Am I excited for the third part of this trilogy? Absolutely. Am I on board? Yes. But I'm like, well, I kind of want to see. The story didn't go where I wanted it to go, but it went to places where I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty good too. But I'm eager to see kind of things wrap up. So that's it.
How's Nia DaCosta do? How would you say her direction is? Is it on
really
par
good
with Boyle?
I think on par with Boyle, not as experimental, not as fast cutting, not as I don't think she shot this on the iPhone. I think it was just regular cameras. I'm actually not sure. I should look that up. But
I'm pretty sure
there are things that she does in this that are also very inventive in their own way. I think she was the right choice for this. Right. Yeah, she has fun doing it.
Good enough. I've been rooting for her for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully this is a hit. I'm sure it will be. I think it's. We're recording this a few days before it's released, but it's tracking to be like a huge hit. So
yeah, and some say it's the best of the year.
Yeah, so far best of the. You know what? It's my number 2 of the year so far. My number 1 is Nirvana. Yeah, my number 1 is Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Oh, okay, sure,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
but that is it that I've been watching.
What is it that I have been watching, you say?
Yeah.
I wanted to watch something that like could theoretically get on my visual effects list.
Yeah.
And so I watched a Minecraft movie.
Okay.
Which it is what it is. You know, it's kind of fun for a while. There's like it starts with like 10 minutes of like constant exposition from Jack Black it's pretty entertaining actually. And like they really sell the whole thing, but then we go back to the real world and shit just slows down. And I was so surprised how much this feels like a Jared Hess movie, which to me, not a great thing. but like even down to the part, like they have a tater tots joke in it, which is like from Napoleon Dynamite, like the whole tot thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the most famous jokes from Napoleon Dynamite. Is he's eating he puts his tater tots from lunch into his pocket, and he's like slowly eating them during class.
Oh, okay.
Some guy's like, "Hey,
I remember
give me
that
a tot, dude."
Yeah.
And then he won't do it, and then the guy just kicks his pockets to smash all the tater tots.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's multiple tater tot jokes in the movie. Anyway, the movie, I think it would be incredibly alienating if you don't know everything about Minecraft. Mm-hmm. But like, it's made for like, you know, like tweens and younger people that have never known not having Minecraft in their life. It is the highest selling video game of all time. A lot of people do know everything about Minecraft, you know? Like, I don't think you really need to explain Minecraft to people. Like, you're either in or you're not.
Yeah.
This is absolutely the most Jack Black has ever Jack Blacked on screen.
Wow.
So take that how you will. And honestly, in terms of visual effects, it's decent. It's kind of a contender. Like, it looked bad to me in stills and kind of trailers and stuff, but in motion, it looks solid. There's still this kind of uncanny oddness to it that I can't really put my finger on, but there's like but they also like have such a commitment to it that it becomes just kind of impressive weirdness. And like in terms of entirely CG created worlds, like it's up there. It's really impressive. And then like the practical props and stuff that they have to mess with, like they look straight out of the game. It's cool. And whew, they were not kidding about chicken jockey.
Okay.
I just started uncontrollably coming. I lit my couch on fire. Mm-hmm. I fired a shotgun into my TV. It was insane.
Wow.
But overall, Minecraft movie, it's solid. It's fine. Like, whatever. You can watch it if you want.
I still haven't seen it.
I think do if you want. I'm not.
Okay.
I have no opinion either way. Sure. Now we are going to get into my segment within the segment. I'm trying to watch movies featuring people that were in the Lord of the Rings films.
Oh, I forgot about this. I legitimately forgot about this. Okay.
So the segment is called Gollum and Smeagol's Deagle Memorial Regal Cinemeagle presents the film strip of the Reels.
Okay.
Fellowship of the Ring. Now, last week you had me watch, I was supposed to watch two films. I was supposed to watch A History of Violence, and I tried. I have a DVD of it. I put it in my Xbox. Xboxes are fucking garbage. If you want a physical media player, do not get an Xbox. Get a PlayStation 5. Xboxes are dog shit. Like, they don't even play them natively. You have to download an app. and then that app does not work. Not even 80% of the time, it does not work. So I couldn't get it to work. So I was just not able to watch A History of Violence, and I didn't want to watch it in illicit means. But I was able to watch the Elijah Wood star, The Faculty.
Oh, nice.
And this was a hell of a time, Marcelo.
Nice.
I fucking loved The Faculty. This is 5 out of 5 incredible experience for me. That opening scene chasing the teacher for the school, genuinely scary, amazing effects. That alien fish, the final monster, I couldn't believe the effects. I know Robert Rodriguez is great at effects, but for 1998, I was just shocked at how good they were. And also I had no clue I didn't know how deep this cast went. I knew about Elijah Wood and I knew about Josh Hartnett, and I might have known a couple others, but I really didn't know how deep this was.
Yeah.
Clea Duvall, Sean Hattasy, Dr. Abbott, Robert Patrick, Jordana Brewster, Jon Stewart, Piper Laurie, who you're watching in Twin Peaks right now.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek, and Usher, amazing, insane. And also, Danny Masterson and Harry Knowles. It's great. It's genuinely really creepy at times. It's super fun. It's funny. This, I don't hear this in horror circles, sure, but it just in general populace, I don't hear this being considered a classic on the level of Scream or whatever for 90s horror films. I think that's absurd. This is fantastic. It's ambitious, great characters, just fun shit. Really great stuff.
Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Siobhan. I liked it when I first saw it years and years ago, and then I saw it in the theater with Robert Rodriguez presenting it 2 years ago, and that was a thrill. Oh, wow. So yeah, I like this movie a lot.
That sounds quite exciting. Mm-hmm. Now I will. So we got to choose what I'm watching next, Marcelo.
Yes, here we go. Strap in, folks.
So we must first choose what games we're going to play. Marcelo, do you want to play a game of speed or a game of luck?
You know what? For the sake of time, a game of speed.
Marcelo, I'm going to get out my timer here.
All right.
And I'm going to challenge you. You have... So I'm going to tell you what we're doing, and I'm going to immediately press start, okay?
Okay,
so you have to pay attention. As soon as I'm done talking, it immediately starts.
All right, I'm ready.
You have 45 seconds to name 13 actresses. Go.
13 actresses? All right, Helen Hunt. Zoe Saldana. Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Lopez. Why am I blanking? Sigourney Weaver. You got Jessica Chastain. You got Emma Stone. Why am I blanking? Name a woman. Wait. Okay. You got Tiana Taylor. You got Amy Madigan. You got. Why am I blanking on actresses' names? You got Michelle Pfeiffer. You got. Anne Hathaway.
It's over.
Anne Hathaway. I said Anne Hathaway.
45 seconds. Anne Hathaway was too late.
No.
You got 10 actresses, Marcelo.
Okay, 10. You know what? 10 pretty good. 10 is pretty good.
Now, once again, we forgot to pick our fighters. Shit. Who did you want to have you be your fighter? Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, Boromir, Merry, Bandybook, Pippin Took, or Samwise Gamgee?
What? One of the little hobbits. That's not Sam.
One of the hobbits. So Merry, Brandybook, Pippin Took, or Samwise Gamgee.
Pippin.
Okay, Pippin took. Okay, and I chose Mary Brandybuck. Okay, so Mary Brandybuck poisoned Pippin Took's potato that he was eating. And Pippin Took is now dead.
Okay.
So for Pippin Took, played by Billy Boyd, you can make me watch either The Forger or The Flying Scotsman.
Now, I'm going to backtrack a bit. So I lost the speed trial, right?
Yes.
Now,
So your character died.
How did I lose?
You got 10 in 45 seconds. You needed 13.
Oh, I needed 13. Okay, I missed that part. So 13 is what I should have gotten.
You did pretty good. I thought you were about to get there.
Yeah. I just forgot what women were.
It gets tough. It gets hard.
tough. Yeah,
it's a gotcha, and but it is genuinely hard.
I'm not good with on the spot things, so I'm gonna say you watch the Flying Dutchman.
You want me to watch The Flying Scotsman?
Yeah, whatever the hell that is, you watch that.
Okay.
It's
about.
Yeah.
It's like a real. It's a.
Synopsis.
It's a true story about like a guy who won a he won like a biking thing. He won like a bike race using a bike that he built out of shit parts that he found at the junk or found in the junk basically.
And this is a movie.
Like poor, and it's like an inspirational story starring Billy Boyd.
Oh, I'm gonna look this up.
The Flying Scotsman.
The Flying Scotsman. All right, amazing. Siobhan, is that the end of the segment?
I'm done, baby.
All right, cool.
And if I can get to a history of violence eventually, I'm going to keep trying.
Yeah, keep trying.
Technology failed me.
I'm praying for you. All right. And that is, what is it that we've been watching over there, over here, over where?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
All right. And now for our topics of the week. Topics. Best sound and best visual effects. We're going to talk about our favorites from 2025, both categories. And now,
which one do you think should go first or second?
I think we should. I mean, maybe best visual effects first.
You think so? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
We can do that.
Save best sound for second because I mean we live in a sound medium. So
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Sound is literally the most important thing to what we're doing right now.
Absolutely. We don't do visual effects. I mean, imagine if we did like a CGI us like talking.
We should have like AI versions of us that are like on like for a video podcast.
Yeah. But it's just like Amy Poehler saying what we're saying, you know. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, best visual effects first. So who goes first is the question.
Hockey puck, baby.
Hockey puck.
You call it this time.
I will say heads.
Man, you are on fire. It is heads.
All right. Do
you want to go first or second?
Let me go first again.
Wow. Okay.
I'm ready to go. I say that, and then my app is now frozen, so I have to. You know what? I'll go second.
You're going second. Okay.
Yeah, I go second.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. While your app refreshes or whatever, I'm going to give my top 5 visual effects. First off, just a few honorable mentions. Bring Her Back. I thought about it, and while it does fall under visual effects, I still also think it kind of falls under makeup more. And so I think I'm going to talk about it when we get to makeup. Spoilers. Superman, They Made Me Believe a Man Can Fly. Frankenstein, They Made Me Believe a Man Can Push a Boat. So both very impressive, but not on my list. Let's get into my list. Number 5. I wanted to give my 5 spot to a film that like just to. I'm not going to say it anywhere else. It's underappreciated in a lot of ways, and maybe it's for good reason. I don't know. I just liked it a lot. I loved the film Until Dawn. I had a great time with it. And I really like the look of this thing. It's kind of goofy, but it works. That like endless rain that like keeps them inside of this place. It's really ominous and weird. Stuff like when they're all exploding, when all the characters are like exploding and blood and guts and shit are flying everywhere. Like it's really funny and gross. Just in general, I'm just surprised at how crazy gory this film gets. And all that gore, it just looks fantastic. It really looks good. And then just the effects of the little village area they're in. It all looks great. But I won't be bringing that up anywhere else. I just wanted to find a place to slot it in, you know?
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, Frankenstein probably should have been my number 5, but...
Nah, you fucked up.
You know, who cares? Number 4, From the World of John Wick Ballerina.
Hey.
Honestly, number 4 kind of feels low to me when I really analyze it. Like, I think I could give this higher just for the grenade scene alone. It's got that same classic flashy John Wick shootouts with a little extra new flair, like it's a little more acrobatic, I'd say. Hyper violence in like a gross and funny way, like all the men getting sliced open by the ice skates, the giant fuck off flamethrower duel at the end, and just that grenade sequence. It's just perfection. The explosions look amazing. When she puts the grenade on the guy and hides him behind the door to blow him up, that explosion is just incredible, like an insane effect. And goddamn, they really knocked it out of the park on those effects, I think. Number 3, something a little smaller, more intimate. Together.
Oh, okay.
It is all about that flesh squelching. That skin touches and doesn't want to come back apart, and it is just so fucking gross and sexy. Like having to like pull the skin apart as if it's been super glued together, and by the end, as it evolves, it just gets even weirder and grosser in just amazing ways. And I was very impressed by these effects, and I think they are, if they didn't nail those effects, that movie doesn't work, and I think they nailed them. Number 2, Final Destination, Bloodline. I mean, come on, holy shit. Some of the best like blockbuster action sequences of the year were in a Final Destination movie. The kills are just so ridiculous and bloody and violent. The thing shooting through grandma's face, the man getting cut in half by the elevator, the finger rings ripping the woman's skin off, the woman's head getting crushed in a trash compactor, the man getting pulled in and penetrated by metal in an MRI machine, the head getting crushed in the trash compactor, that penny rolling by at the end, that head getting crushed in the trash compactor. Like, it is so much gnarly fucking shit, and it just looks so good. That head getting smashed, oh god, I can't stop thinking about it. But my number 1, I think I would be a total asshole if I didn't put this at number 1. Like, I can't not.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Like,
interesting.
Calm the fuck on. These stunts are just perfection and just truly insane shit from the minds of just total wackos. Every fight looks amazing. The explosions, the plane stuff, just out of this world insanity. Who would even think of that? How did they film that? How do they make it look so perfect on film when you know they're cutting out wires and stuff? And then the underwater stuff too. Like, I think it's hard to make underwater stuff look great, and they made it look great. Just endless creativity and like polish is the big word. Like, absolute perfect polish. Just unlike any other film that I've seen this year, or fucking ever, man. Like that's like 10 out of 10 shit. That's my list, Marcelo.
Wow, what a list, Siobhan! You've done it again. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited to hear your list.
Yeah, I was making changes to it as you were talking.
Wow.
So
based on what I was saying?
I think so. I mean,
whoa.
Let's get into it. All right. I have 2 honorable mentions. One of them, I mean, in defining what visual effects are, I don't want to get fully into it because I could talk about this for a bit, but I think about the Oppenheimer thing where, Oppenheimer was not nominated for Best Visual Effects, I don't think. And people were saying it should have been because the practical effects that went into it, you could call those visual effects. It doesn't have to be just, all computer generated, right?
Right.
So with that being said, One Battle After Another gets a shout out because visually, the effects they do practically, a lot of that is amazing, right? And I know there's like some CG, there's some CGI happening within the movie too. I know not all of that is all practical. So the fact that it fooled me sometimes, like shout out to that. And then another quick shout out, Begonia. I mean. If you haven't seen the movie, you'd be like, what the fuck you're talking about, man? It's just, 3 people talking. No, there's more to it than that. In the last act, there's a lot of CGI. I'll leave it at that. I think it's well done. I maybe should have talked about it when we talked about production design. But again, it's third act stuff. I don't want to talk too much about it, but Begonia is interesting. I kind of need to revisit it. I know you haven't seen it yet, right, Siobhan?
No, I have not. I do have access to it. I might watch it. I might go back on my promise to never watch another one of that son of a bitch's films.
I'm interested in your thoughts, but also I'm already assuming you're not going to like it. So that's Begonia. All right, my number 5. Here we go. The thing I added to the list, or I moved up after you talked about it, and I go, oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Final Destination Bloodline. Final Destination Bloodline. This wasn't in my 5, but then after you brought up the head getting crushed in the garbage compactor thing, I remember watching that in a theater just being in awe of just how they did it, and then watching the behind the scenes making of, and I'm like, that is ingenious. Like the way they set it up, the way they shot it, like partly practical, partly CG, amazing visual effect. And like you were saying, the kills in that, amazing. Not all of it were. I think we talked about this when we did the commentary. Like, there's some like cartoonishness to that CGI violence, but I think it works in the movie's favor. Yeah. That's on number 5. Number 4. Shout out to Superman. Mr. James Gunn did it.
Soups.
Superman, James Gunn. It's a lot of what we've seen before with comic book action on film, right? But I don't. There's a clarity. There's like a sense of style that comes with this that I don't see too often or done as well as in James Gunn films. People were complaining about the cinematography in this, but it's whatever. I think it looks great for the most part, and I think the visual effects truly shine.
I think I nominated it for cinematography.
Yeah, I think you did. I don't think I mentioned it at all, but it was like on my list for sure, like in the bottom of my honorable mentions. But I do like the look of this movie, and I like the visual effects of this movie. That's my number 4. My number 3, I really had to think about this one, and I go, why not? Okay, it makes sense in my head. The Shrouds. So, The Shrouds deals with a man who runs this company where he's basically presenting a corpse in the ground visually on screen for people above. And you see this corpse decay as it's happening. And visually, I think in the movie, like the way this all works is I think it's great. But also, like, there's that CGI-ness to it. But then there's also, I want to shout out the AI character played by Diane Kruger, who becomes a plot point in the movie. Who I think the CGI-ness of it, the AI caricature, quite spot on with just how bullshit it all is. This movie is trying to say a lot of things, but one of the things it says that I appreciate is how AI is just garbage and manipulative, easily controlled, can trick you into things. And yeah, this all plays into it. And I think that the visual effects play into it too. It's not clean, it's not pristine, this AI caricature played by Kruger, but it's spot on, I guess is what I'm saying. So shout out to the Shrouds. Cronenberg's The Shrouds, number 3. My number 2, we haven't done makeup yet, right? This season.
No, it's one of our upcoming episodes.
Yeah, it's
soon.
It's upcoming.
It's something that like blurs the line. Like makeup counts, like the production design kind of counts all towards visual effects in a way, you know.
Yeah. So. This goes hand in hand with makeup. Sinners.
Yes. And
yes, the vampire effects practically work. And I think CGI wise also work. Not only that, but the feat of where the camera moves in this movie, I think, is part of the visual effects. Like, maybe my favorite sequence of the year has visual effects in it in this movie when they're playing in the bar and the camera pushes up and the entire barn is, metaphorically on fire. We see it on fire. That is a beautiful sequence that has so many key features to it: cinematography, music, sound, score, and the visual effects. So my number 2 is Sinners. Amazing visual effects overall in the whole thing. And my number 1, what a surprise, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I say that Sinner sequence may be my number 1 favorite sequence of the year. My number 2 might be the biplane sequence in Final Reckoning. I've seen this movie, I think, 4 or 5 times in the theater. As I grow older, I see less movies repeatedly. So when I see something up to 5 times nowadays, that's worth something. I love the movie. I don't love it as much as some of the last Mission Impossible movies, but by the end, I was in awe. Like, how did they pull this off? A lot of it's practical, sure, but the mere fact that they made me believe, that he was just hanging on by just his hands, on these planes, when we know full well, he's buckled in with some, wire. I don't know. It's an amazing feat, that sequence. One of the best things I've ever seen on a movie screen is that sequence, and it's due to the visual effects. So that's my number 1 of the year, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Siobhan, I'm done talking for a while.
Great stuff. I think you had an oddball pick, like with that Shrouds one, and
the Shrouds,
the Sinners. I thought of Sinners for this, and my head just went to the vampires and like to the blood, and I was like, yeah, that stuff's pretty good, but it just wasn't enough to get me there. But then now that you mention it, that one sequence, and then the barn is burning down, and you see the flames go into the sky. It's so beautiful. Damn.
And even the final sequence, one of the final sequences with the vampires burning up. Spoiler alert for Sinners, like that stuff on the lake. That visually looks amazing too. So yeah, good stuff. All right, that's best visual effects. Now for the sound. Are you listening, folks?
Oh my god, the sound.
The sound. We flip it, right? So
we do flip it. So Marcelo, you take it away on the sound first.
Okay, here we go. So I have one honorable mention. That's Marty Supreme. Good old Marty.
Ping, 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 pong, ping, pong, ping, pong, ping, pong.
Quite a visual feat. No, sonic feat. We're talking about the sound now.
Oh, those move fast.
Oh yeah, Sonic
feat.
Yeah, Sonic. A Sonic feat, a Sonic achievement. Mario Supreme. The comparison is obviously there. I mean, from one of the directors of Uncut Gems, it has some of the same propulsive movement, visually, cinematography wise, score wise, and sound wise. The sounds of Mario Supreme are excellent. They get you in the mood for the whole experience. So that's my number 6 honorable mention. My number 5, officially, One Battle After Another. The sound of this movie, incredible. The beginning action sequence with the breakout of the detention center, you're already on board with like what kind of movie Paul Thomas Anderson is making. Like he's making partly an action movie, and action wise, incredible. Sound wise. Like he gets it right. It feels like he has been watching action movies all his life, and he's like, I want to make one, and I want to make one that does it right, and this definitely does it right, sound wise. That's One Battle After Another. Number 4, best sound. I just mentioned it. Sinners. The sound of this, the vampire noises, the gunshots. The ambient noise of this horror movie. Yeah, love it. What's not to love about Sinners? The sound is exceptional. Like I said, one of my favorite sequences of the year, my favorite sequence of the year, includes that sound of what's happening in the background as the camera moves to this bar. Incredible. Sinners, yes. Sound wise, number 3, I also just mentioned it. I love the sound of wind. Of a plane cutting through the wind and a man screaming for his life as he hangs on in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Sound, the underwater sequence. I think that's when the sound cuts off or there's no score. That's an incredible sequence. A lot's been said about the plane sequence, but yeah, the underwater sequence also amazing. Sound-wise, incredible. It's the best action movie of the year, not counting One Battle After Another. But yeah, it exceptionally made, as is all on the technical side, Mission Impossible movies. My number 2, I just mentioned this in a previous segment of this episode. It's The Chronology of Water, making an appearance on a new list.
Squeaking in there. Yeah,
so... Yeah, I was talking earlier about the editing of this, how I thought it was, experimental, smart, exceptional. The sound of it plays a big role. You're jumping back and forth between our lead character's memories of the present, of the past, and sometimes the future, and that includes sound. A lot of sounds really stuck with me. Now having seen it a day later, some of it's gnarly, some of it's hard to listen to, and then some of it is just will stay with you for a while. It's hard to. I don't even want to get into what kind of sound I was listening to, but beyond just physical, flesh sounds, teeth sounds. The choice of ambient noise of fizzes and pops, because I think this was shot on film. It's you're almost kind of feeling the film run through the camera at times. You hear this noise, and then it pops and cuts. And I don't know. I think it's smart, and also the editing, very experimental, or just interestingly put together. I saw this with my co-host on Stage to Screen, who kind of felt not the same way as I do about this. She kind of thought it was a very amateurish, very kind of student film. I don't know. I give it more credit when it comes to making, I think, in my opinion, more ambitious experimental choices. So, and I don't think she'll mind me saying that about what she felt about the movie. I mean, she rated it pretty low on Letterboxd, so that's fine. But that's how I feel about Chronology of Water. I give more to, I guess, in my opinion, interesting craft choices, technical choices, beyond like story choices. So Chronology of Water is definitely one that I'm like, okay, you tried something and I think you kind of pulled it off at the end. So definitely with the sound, they were really going for something, you know, we don't really hear in movies. So that's number 2. Number 1, speaking of, you know, teeth, gnarly flesh sounds, I don't know, like, this movie's going to make so many more on my list this season. It's already made my list so far. 28 years later, just it stuck with me. I keep going back to just seeing the behind-the-scenes photo of that goddamn zombie with like 100 iPhones around him. It's like, I think that, you know, speaking of sequences of the year, like Sinners, Mission Impossible Fallout, when a zombie gets shot in the head by an arrow and we quick cut, you know, whip pan around him, like the sound of that also to me makes that moment. Like that moment is a top moment for me, and the cinematography, the direction, the score, the sound makes it for me. So yeah, it does everything so well because I think Boyle is such an inventive guy. Much like, you know, Chronology of Water and like other films I've shouted out that like do interesting things. He definitely is like one of the best working, and he makes interesting choices. And I think the sound for sure 28 years later, superb. So that's my number 1 of the year. Sound wise, Siobhan, that's my list.
Great. Really great.
Great.
Really
Siobhan,
great.
You know what? I want to hear what your list is.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it.
I mean, I guess if you really want it that bad. So Marcelo, I'd say my best sound list, I had a little bit of a tough time putting it together. And I found myself gravitated towards quieter films.
Okay.
Than the louder ones, but my number 5 slot, it was basically fighting with a bunch of louder movies, and I couldn't quite figure out which one to slot in there. I thought of K-pop Demon Hunters because I think like it's not just like music; it feels like you're at a concert at a lot of points, which is impressive to get across. I thought about Caught Stealing because I think when the action gets going, it's really good stuff. It's really just a strong sounding. And then I also thought of Tron Ares because of how they mix in that 9 Inch Nails score. It's kind of constantly running throughout the film.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think I'm going to put that in the best score. So number 5, what I ended up going with was Sinners. And, you know, I just thought, like, when Miles Catton, like, when he plays his guitar, and it kind of just feels like the world just kind of melts away, and, like, all that's left is his music. And, like, there's, of course, that incredible time warp sequence that is just... It's mixed so interestingly, and then obviously, you know, all the blood and violence and all that shit. Like when that stuff pops off, it does sound great, and it's loud and has some really good sound effects. Mm-hmm. Number 4, Smashing Machine again. And it's for the same reason that I keep dominating this thing, is that, like, I love the softness of the film, a surprising softness. Like, Dwayne kind of makes the choice to, like, kind of just speak at a completely normal volume, and they kind of, like, maybe, like, have the boom mic farther away or something. And like sometimes you can kind of barely understand him, and I think it's just a really interesting, good choice. It makes things feel a little realer, and like how the fights, like, not even the fights feel that loud, unless they like really need to, unless they like are in on the action. But if you're like farther away watching the fights, like you often are, like it kind of just feels like a thing that's happening. And also there's like, if I'm correct, there's like basically no score, or very little. And so when things get loud, like during the domestic abuse stuff, and Emily Blunt is like smashing pots and shit, like it's violent and it's shocking. Number 3, Eddington.
Oh, yeah.
More quietness, more like this. Man, you love the sound of footsteps. Whew. God, you're gonna get some great boots stepping on the ground through this film. Lots of just quiet walking. And then as shit kind of pops off in the town, there's riots happening, like the scenes of talking and stuff. Like you can just hear rioters in the background kind of muffled outside. It's humorous, and it's just adds character to the scene. And then in particular, the scene where Joaquin goes to Pedro Pascal's house while they're playing the music. And tries to get him to turn the music off, and they keep going back and forth on having the music on and off, and it's just so loud. And I think it's Katy Perry music too. It's Katy Perry. It's funny. It's loud. It's really and the tenseness of that, like that shootout at the end. It's amazing stuff. You're just listening out for more footsteps, more gunshots. It's great stuff. Number 2. This one I had to think about a lot, and ultimately it started lower. Ultimately it started as an honorable mention, and then it just kept kind of crawling up. The Long Walk.
Oh.
I'd say there's a lot of like starkness between the brutally loud moments of violence versus these long shots of just walking and nothing really happening other than footsteps versus, Mark Hamill shouting on the fucking megaphone. And also this might sound stupid. Maybe it is stupid, but like perfectly recording the audio of everybody while they're constantly on the move. Like that seems like that's very impressive, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Like that seems hard. Like it seems like a logistical nightmare to get the sound for this film. Maybe there's lots of ADR I didn't notice, but it's I don't know. I just, the more I thought about it, like there's a wide range of sound throughout the film, and when the boys like come walking around the corner in the middle of the night and they're singing whatever that like old campfire song is, like it's beautiful stuff. And then my number one.
Number one.
I told you I like me a quiet movie.
Yeah.
This is perhaps the quietest of all. Sorry, baby.
Wow.
Like I think last year, I had like a really quiet, just a really, really quiet, calm indie film as either my number one or like really high in my list, and I'm doing that again. It's this nice, soft sounding film, giving the weight to and slight silliness of the movie, just plenty of room to breathe, and it just feels very just as is. That's life, baby. Where we're going by. It just feels right. The sound just feels right. It's natural. I like really natural sounds. What was that movie last year? You didn't see it. Elise saw it.
Huh. What was that movie last year?
What was that movie?
We'll never know.
Yeah. I feel bad about it, but yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic picks, Siobhan. Kind of, I was shocked to hear your number one. Only in that, yeah, I picked the ones that were not necessarily silent, but that were just kind of loud. And
yours were more loud. I think mine were more silent, more quiet.
a
and
solid
who's
pick.
wrong? Neither of us is wrong.
Nobody.
It's his personal preference.
Nobody's wrong. And you know who else loves Sorry Baby? It's Julia Roberts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I was bringing up Julia Roberts at the Golden Globes and how when she was presenting, I think one of the Best Picture categories, she shouted out Eva Victor and Sorry Baby, which was amazing.
Wow.
I love that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just want to say the real best sound of the year was it came from TV. It was Pluribus. They truly nailed their sound design. But anyway, that doesn't count here.
No, TV is not film.
TV is not film.
As much as the one of the producers of The Pit was trying to say, because he called TV cinema, so which The Pit, you're amazing. I love The Pit. My co-host of Stage to Screen, who I live with, she recently watched all of the first season of The Pit because she wanted to get on board. Because I've seen it already. I love it. So she watched it, and now she's in it. Now she's picked it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Always need another follower. Almost every single person I know is super into it too, and I love it. I'm glad everybody's into it.
Yeah.
We have our own channel in the Talk Film Society Discord dedicated to The Pit, actually. It's called The Pit Stop. But we also have another channel in the talkfilmsociety.com/Discord called Talk Awards, where I go and I ask the fine folks inside this Discord for their picks on the categories of the week.
Ooh. Yeah,
I know. So our first responder, Thomas Mariani, Tommy Marinara, not the Who's Tommy, host of Cinema to the Letter with the Patreon Cinema to Letter, where he's also the host of Marco Polo, the Adult Swim podcast, which I am about to guest on. I'm recording that later today, actually. And not the Who's Tommy, Tommy Marinara. His picks for visual effects. Avatar Fire and Ash.
Ooh, yes.
Predator Badlands. Superman. Final Destination Bloodlines. And Deathstalker. A, I don't know what Deathstalker is. B, I cannot believe you didn't put Avatar in yours. I was surprised.
Have I told this story on the podcast? I might as well do it now. I
don't even quite care for the film as much.
Yeah,
but visually though.
I mean, give me something new, I guess is my thing.
All right.
Overall, that's how I feel about 3. I liked it.
Something new, something borrowed, something blue. They've already given you the blue.
And something borrowed. Yeah, he's just
right.
No, it's a good movie, but in making these lists, I decided to go for maybe something I hadn't seen or heard before. So, sorry, Avatar 3.
You know what Deathstalker is?
Oh, yes. No, I saw Deathstalker at Fantastic Fest. I don't think I saw... I don't think I talked about it during my Fantastic Fest roundup. If I did, I forgot. But that is a new movie that's based on... a movie from the 80s, I think, called Deathstalker. That is a fantasy action film starring this person may be of interest to you, Siobhan. Daniel Bernhardt. Yeah, so he's the lead.
Mr. Killed in John Wick 5 times.
Yeah. So it's basically, kind of a play on 80s fantasy movies. Really good. It's not a parody because it is what it is. It's not really parodying that, but it kind of is. It's funny. It's fun. I say watch it.
Yeah. And his picks for best and Predator Badlands, this one to say. I only got to watch 30 minutes of it before this episode, but I'm into it. And I thought it looked quite nice. It probably would have made my list if I had the time. Sound. Tommy says Marty Supreme. I believe he means Marty Supreme.
Interesting.
One battle after another. Weapons. The Naked Gun, and Presents. I also thought of Weapons. I also thought of Presents, but ultimately didn't make mine. I never would have thought of Naked Gun.
Wait, this is for sound?
That was for sound, yeah.
Yeah, it's got it's got some funny sound effects. I totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam shot first, friend of the site. Sam shot first. It would be way too much work for me to go through here and find if there's any collusion, so I'm not going to do it. But visual effects, his choices are Avatar, Fire and Ash, Predator, Badlands. I actually have to look up how this is done because we might have had a mistake somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas, you forgot a colon between Predator and Badlands. I'm sorry to say. Sam actually fixed your mistake.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sam.
Nice.
This is why you're a friend of the site. Sinners, Mickey 17, and Fantastic Four First Steps. Baby aside, the space stuff looks amazing. I disagree with Fantastic Four First Steps, but I think Mickey 17 is an interesting choice.
Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting.
That one seems to be completely forgotten by this point in time.
Unfortunately so. I wasn't hot on it, though.
Me neither.
I don't mind rewatching it, kind of re-evaluating it, but yeah, it did not stick with me.
And Fantastic Four First Steps, I distinctly did not like the visual effects of that film.
I don't like that movie really much at all, so...
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Sound, Sinners, Frankenstein, Avatar, Fire and Ash, 28 years later, and The Long Walk. Wow, okay, I'm not alone on The Long Walk. He sees the vision. We gotta scroll down a bit. Zephyr. Fly on my Zephyr. VFX. Sinners. Tron Ares. And Companion.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me a second. Tron. Yeah, there's supposed to be a colon in Tron Ares. So sound. Tron Ares. I believe you meant a colon. OBAA. I believe you meant one battle after another. And Companion. Companion's interesting. I get it. It wasn't my favorite film, but,
Yeah, I liked it well enough. Good. I think that came out early 2025. Yeah. Good early film in the year.
Jay McMillan, former guest of the show. VFX, I believe it means visual effects. Sinners. How to Train Your Dragon. Interesting. Predator, Badlands, Fantastic Four, First Steps, Mickey 17. Wow, similar list to Sam's. How to Train Your Dragon. Very interesting. Editing. Hold on. Gotta do a lookup here. Gotta do a quick lookup. Yes, he says Testament of Ann Lee. I believe he means The Testament of Ann Lee. Okay. Although he's also giving editing, by the way. The Testament of Ann Lee, OBAA, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Train Dreams, Life of Chuck. I believe it means The Life of Chuck. Now, we didn't ask for editing, so I'm gonna say this is 6 party fouls.
Wow.
He does come back later and he says, "Oh shit, the second ask was for best sound. My bad." And he gives Warfare, Sinners, OBAA, One Battle After Another. It was just an accident, and F1. Warfare, I really want to watch for this because I think,
you know what? Yeah, Warfare is a good pick, and it probably would have made my honorable mentions for sound. Visceral movie, hard watch. I think I talked about this last year, but I saw it in IMAX. It was big, it was loud, and a person in the row in front of me had to get up and leave halfway through because they just couldn't handle it. It's an intense movie. Yeah,
I can imagine. So let's count up those party fouls. Just doing editing at all, that's a party foul. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 submissions, party fouls. So that's 6. But then he says OBAA, so we got that wrong. So that's 7. Testament of Ann Lee, got that wrong. 8. Life of Chuck. I believe is that The Life of Chuck?
I can do a quick check. I think it is The Life of Chuck.
Yes, it is The Life of Chuck.
Yes, it's The Life of Chuck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 party fouls. And then we go back down to his best sound picks, where he gave me another OBAA. So that's 10 party fouls. That's unprecedented. 10 party fouls. That's crazy.
Jeez.
Finally, we got Noe Cassidy. Hollywood Noah Cassidy. VFX, I believe. He also did VFX, which would be a party foul. I'm asking for visual effects. I don't want it shortened. So that's 11 from Jay McMillan. And 1 for Noah Cassidy. Visual effects, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. The Long Walk, Mickey 17, Superman. Yeah, Mickey's Long Walk for VFX. When those kids get their heads blown off, that's violent shit.
Yeah.
That's violent shit. Sound, One Battle After Another, Sinners, It Was Just an Accident, Marty's Supreme, No Other Choice. And we also have another Discord I go to. Don't mean to get into it too much because we're only going to talk about Richard Gere Solid's picks. Visual effects in random order. Predator Badlands. Tron Ares. He's the only person to put Tron in full caps, which I think is correct.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
so
it is.
Everybody else is... That's so many party fouls because people mention Tron Ares. Jeez. Sisu, Road to Revenge. I don't know what this is. Loka Chapter 1 Chandra?
I don't know what that is. That's weird now.
Yeah. And Warefare, which I believe he did on purpose to make me upset. So I believe he means warfare.
Okay.
Now, which one should I replace with Frankenstein? None of them. Sound, Warfare, Mitski the Land. Not sure. Look, Hear Me Out. It was released theatrically and had some incredible new mix of these songs with tambourine. I don't care that you put a concert film in here. It makes sense. Hamnet. There you go. Hamnet,
right.
Best sound.
Oh, Hamnet best sound. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, not to sound... this is not a pejorative thing. The sounds of Jessie Buckley screaming and crying. I mean, exceptional. It's not that I'm bothered she's going to get the Oscar. I think she deserves an Oscar. She's a talented actress, but I don't know. I can see why there's like a semi-backlash against that movie. We can talk about it in another episode, but I like her a lot.
Yeah, that's the end of our Discord segment.
Amazing picks.
Thanks for the picks, everybody. Thanks for all the party fouls. We'll whip you into shape next time, hopefully.
Absolutely. And now, Siobhan, one last thing. The prognostication game. It's the prognostication game.
Yes.
We go
love
to IndieWire, and only IndieWire, for their predictions. And it's not that we don't want to use any other site. I mean, there's ones that we won't use, but I kind of want to have just one site this season, have that as like the base. You know,
the independent wireless, yes.
And we'll see how they do through the season, and we'll see how we do through the season. But I'm on their site as of January 13th. This is what they're predicting will be nominated for both categories we're doing: Best Visual Effects and Best Sound.
Jesus.
Okay, so Best Visual Effects.
I think one of them I'll be okay at. The other one I don't know.
Let's start with Best Visual Effects first. Siobhan, right. They have 5 picks here. They're front runners. Now try to guess what they are.
Avatar, Fire and Ash.
That's 1.
Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning.
That is not on the list.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these sick fucks?
Yeah.
Sinners.
Sinners is on the list.
Superman
is on the list.
All right, there's 2 more.
F1 is on the list. Mm-hmm. I was going to say, to give you a hint, One of these, well, the last one you have, we did talk about it on the show.
Tron Ares?
Yes, Tron Ares, is it right? You got it.
All right.
Look at that. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. You guessed 6, and you got 5 out of 5.
Why would
out of
Mission
6.
Impossible
Yeah.
get nominated? That's absurd.
It's insane. I don't
Number
understand.
1 on both of our lists.
Yeah, I know. And now for best sound, let me get to the best sound category. 1 second as that loads.
Much harder, in my opinion, but we'll see.
Let's see.
We'll see. When Frankenstein, the major one is like the major effect that blew me away was him pushing the boat away at the end.
Oh yeah,
That was like, I was like, oh, how's he? This isn't gonna make any sense. But then he does it, and I'm like, wow, they made me believe that. That looked amazing.
All right. Speaking of amazing, these picks for best sound, according to IndieWire, they think these will be nominated for best sound at the Oscars. Siobhan, what do you think?
Yeah, best sound, Sinners.
Sinners is on the list.
Yeah, One Battle After Another.
One Battle is on the list.
Martin Supreme.
Martin Supreme is not on the list.
Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Avatar is on the list.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes me think it could be. How about Frankenstein?
Frankenstein is not on the list.
Let's go back to Tron Ares.
Tron Ares is not on the list.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's my 3 if you want me to. Superman.
Superman is not on the list.
Yeah. I mean, what type of movies are they?
All right, let's see. So you got 3. You have 2 more. Both of these movies were not mentioned, I think, at all.
Right.
One of them may have been mentioned in the Discord picks. I don't think so, though, but one for sure has not.
No, F1 isn't on sound?
F1 is not in sound. It's in the contenders list. The contenders list includes F1, Frankenstein, Superman. Those are the contenders right below. One of them you're not going to get. I can just say it if you want, because I don't think. Yeah,
well, I mean, it's. What else do we have? We have like Hamnet. We have like freaking. It Was Just an Accident. We have like fucking. I don't know. Those quieter movies. I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. One of these it does. The sound is important, very important, for one of these movies. Some would say you wouldn't have a movie without. You wouldn't have this movie without sound. It'd be kind of pointless.
Good Hang with Amy Poehler.
Now, that's a hint. Good is in the title.
Good is in the title.
Yeah, good is in the title.
Wait, the Train Dreams.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you. Wicked for good.
Right.
And the one I don't think you were ever gonna get, because this one's tough. Sarat.
No, I never would have. I mean, I barely heard of that movie.
Yeah. It is an amazing movie, Sarat. I need to give it a rewatch. It is in my top films of the year, my big list. And it's going to be a big player, I think, in international film, in this, and like in some technical categories, best sound, but best score, I think it'll pick up. But yeah, I think it's picking up steam. It's definitely worth a watch. It's one of the best of the year. That is it. And those were the picks. IndieWire chose those movies to win the Oscar, Siobhan. Now the big question: who cares what IndieWire thinks? What do we think?
Blah.
All right. Who do we think's gonna win best Oscar? Best Oscar. Who's gonna win the best Oscar award?
I still think Avatar: Fire and Ash has to be a shoe-in for best visual effects. It has to be. And then best sound, I think One Battle After Another isn't even in their thing, but like Sinners. I'll give it to Sinners.
But by the way, in Best Sound, One Battle is in the running.
I'll go with the Sinners anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna go visual effects. As much as I don't want it to happen, because I think they've. Again, my issue is with Avatar, the third one. To me, it's like more of the same. Which it's good. It's good. It's fine.
But the same is like the most mind blowing shit there is, dude.
That's
like
true.
I
know.
just don't understand the critique.
To me, it's been done. I think it's been done well in the last one, in The Way of Water. I like The Way of Water a lot. It's my favorite Avatar film. For whatever reason, I think Fire and Ash, it just to me felt repetitive. The worlds I was in didn't excite me as much as like what I've seen before. It's gonna win. I'll also say visual effects, Avatar, Fire and Ash. And for Best Sound, that one's a little bit tougher. You know what? I'll go One Battle After Another for Best Sound. Why not?
Wow.
Even though I kind of wanted to go to Sinners, but I'll say One Battle After Another. All right. That's it.
Memorable sound. Good sound.
Folks out there, write that down. You're locked in. Go to your gambling apps. I was going to say dating apps. Go to your dating apps.
Put half of your money on Sinners, half of it on One Battle.
Go on Hinge. Put these predictions in your bio. And that's it. Siobhan, that's the show. We did it again. Another amazing episode.
What's the like celebrity dating app? Raya.
Raya, yeah.
Raya, yeah, and like try to get those in there. Like try to push that on people who will be voting. You know,
they'd be like, "Ooh, this guy's in the biz."
Sinners, you're right.
All right, Siobhan, any plugs?
Yeah, you can listen to me on patreon.com/cinema2letter. I'll be on their Adult Swim podcast pretty soon. And I'll also be on another episode of theirs pretty soon. I believe 2 days after this one drops, I will be on with Tommy Marinera, a.k.a. Thomas Mariani, talking about the new film Return to Silent Hill.
Oh, excellent.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's exciting, yeah. As for me, talkfilmsociety.com/TFSAwards. Go there to vote for the best of the year. You still have a chance to vote. talkfilmsociety.com/TFSAwards. That's it. Vote, and that's it. We'll see you next time.
Voice be heard.
We'll see you next time for more awards talk. I forget what category we're doing, but we're doing I think a big
voting
one.
Works. We've seen it. We've seen it in action.
And we see what happens when voting doesn't work. Okay. Thanks for listening. And now to say what we say at the end of all these episodes, Siobhan. Here we go. Hey. See you at the
Oscars.
Golden Globes. All right, bye.